like that, I'm kind of obligated to, huh? Not gonna lie, I want to see a void run. Then get over here on Twitch and type a number, big guy. It's your duty. Oh, I'll also start the prediction before we run. Enhance these, grabs crotch, pants grab. Oh, and before everyone leaves, since the announcement is essentially over and now I'm just slowly leaking, can we get to 80 likes since there's so many of you over here? Anyone who just dipped in here for a second, just drop it. Like it's hot. Can't wait for operator so I can play as it and only it. And then, that's what you say now. I bet you in next month when they release the dev diary that reveals the other survivor, you're going to be like, I can't wait for them to release Medic from Hostile Worlds because I'm just going to play Medic from Hostile Worlds for the rest of my life. That's what you're going to be saying because you're a bandwagon. Wagner. Wagner? That's a pianist guy, right? Wagner? He was a composer.
Richard Wagner.
Wagner. Yes, of course. I'm really good at this. Oh, mercenary. Okay. I'm going to give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom. It's looking like we're locked in a mercenary. Interesting play, chat. I don't know about you, but that's interesting. How long do you think Roar 2 would take to 100%? I'm trying to 100% a bunch of roguelites, and let's see here. I don't even know because it's been so long. To 100%. Let's see. It can't take more than, it's probably like 100 hours and you'd 100% it if you were actually probably less than that if you went for it. If you were like, oh, I'm going to unlock everything right now. Is Wagner posting again? Commando schnubbed? Commando dubbed. Thank God we don't play Commando. I just grabbed a monster from the Twitch. I have over 300 hours on Isaac and I'm like halfway to Dead God. I'm low-key throwing. No, that's a good numbers. A lot of people are like, I'm working on my second Dead God file at 700 hours. So like that's pretty good. 300? He's Spartan posting again? Okay. So I think the only appropriate thing to do is to play Mercenary Slicing Wins with Dead Cells because we are roguelike Veritin. I think 100% Roar 2 would be maybe 15, 16 hours you played nonstop. I know there's a video somewhere talking about it. If you, I'm talking about for an average person, it's probably like, I would say 50 to 100 hours. If you're like, I don't know if I've played the Dead Cell skin. Now that I'm looking at it. This actually looks like a really good skin. Anyway. If you were actually looking for it, are my damage numbers on? Yes, they are. Actively looking to unlock everything, then I feel like it's probably less than that. Because Risk of Rain 2 achievements aren't really that hard. They're just quirky. And you have artifacts and stuff, which are essentially cheating for a lot of the challenges. So, boom. Cactus skin. Which one's the cactus skin? The gross old thumb looking mercenary. Cool skin for poop character. What, we don't like mercenary now? I remember when I hated mercenary, everyone loved them. Did that swing to the opposite end? All I can think about is that chest being thrown at that person. Being thrown at operator. What could it all mean? Just the range, really, for me at least? Well, that's true. You know what? I don't think Risk of Rain 2 was meant to have, I should get some healing, some defense. Let's just get the Opal. F it. I don't think Risk of Rain 2 is really nice to melee survivors. Or actually any Risk of Rain game. Like, the game's just not built around melee. Take the Fall Sun fight, for example. Try fighting that pre-fix, like pre-roadmap. Doing that as a melee survivor is just awful. Doing it on Eclipse as a melee survivor might be impossible. Merc has the most aura, though. This is true. Aura farm like crazy. Infusion. They love an infusion. Burst rate just gives me too much of a dopamine hit. I love the stuff that scales with attack speed. Does slicing winds scale with attack speed? I can't remember. I want to say it doesn't. I feel like it probably doesn't because I think the last time I asked this question, chat was like, no, it doesn't. I was like, aw, rats. I missed the hostile world announcement? Yeah. Turns out the roadmap isn't being released today. You gotta wait. It doesn't? Aw, rats. That's so sad. I still prefer slicing winds just because you can't get attack speed anymore. I talked about this last stream, but I'm going to start disabling freaking DLCs so I can get the tri-tip dagger stuff going again. I don't know what it is, but I've been really hankering for some tri-tip daggers lately. I think it's just like there's so many items in the game that were in the base game that required you to stack them multiple times. And now it's like borderline impossible to do unless you get lucky and find a printer. Which, I mean, hey, good luck with that. You gotta find a scrapper, then print, and then have all that going on for you. Nah. Also, gasoline. Ooh, okay. It's a Fuego run. It's Flurry that scales with attack speed. Flurry? Who's the Huntress main in the chat? Oh, speaking of, we can get a roll of pennies, which would be good. The other time. Warped Echo, which I've heard is super bugged right now. What's your favorite item? Favorite item? Egocentrism. Oh, another item that needs several items to scale properly. This is what I'm talking about. Imagine getting crit at any point in the game. This might be the only Lensmaker's glasses we see for the rest of the game. We might be permanently stuck at 10% crit. 11%. Builds are basically luck of the draw. I mean, real. For real. That's real shit. No toilet. I'm tired of pretending it's not. This is a reveal for Miner? Ooh, sorry. That's Dr. Disrespect stream. They're not doing that today. Even though Acrid has... Damn it. It scrolled down. Even though Acrid, most likely the strongest ability in the game's general bias against melee survivors make him feel so slow to kill things. Yeah, I just don't like the fact that there are some enemies in the game where I'm like, as a melee survivor, you're like forced to just stare at the air and be like, oh, I wish I could go up there. When your skills are on cooldown as Merc and 5 more wisps spawn. When you're playing Zai against a Zai construct at any point and any survivor. Loader gets past this by being absolutely broken. So it's okay. How many items do I have? 7? Squid Polyp best item? True. I'm not gonna shit on your parade. Everyone's got their special interest. Not trying out the Merc pillar skip. I don't even know. Is there a new pillar skip for Merc or something? New skip just dropped. Personally, I just jump up. I just do the pillars. They're a fun part of the game. Putting my money on Handy being the other survivor. How much money? As someone with no insider information at all, I would like to request the sum that you're willing to bet. The operator doesn't have a unique synergy with squid turrets. He's unplayable. Imagine squid turrets are not touched at all. Their AI actually worsens. I mean, I don't know how you make squid turrets any better. They're actually kind of... Actually, you know what? I just realized. It's not going to work. They're not going to work with it. You know why? Because squid turrets are organic. Did you know this, chat? That's why Colonel Drone Man doesn't work with squid turrets. Whoa. Imagine it did work with squid turrets, though. Holy crap. Would squid turrets be, like, one of the better items in the game at that point? Can you imagine the build diversity going into Mithrix? Someone sees a squid polyp and a Colonel Drone Man. They're like, oh, we got to get a caffeinator ASAP. Oh, shit. No! Also, once again, the game does feel a little rough as a melee survivor. You got to get in melee range of this guy, and he one-shots you. It's a travesty. Thank God for gasoline. Wonder if they're also going to improve Lemurian AI for that one artifact. That one artifact is so fun. Too bad every AI in Risk of Rain 2 is just dookie dog cheap. Why can't we just put ChatGPT on this and solve the problem, gang? Squid turrets, but as a fleshlight. Wow. I just found the newest Michael Reeves video. Okay, this is interesting. Why? Because there's so many options. So for starters, Soldier Syringe. We love a Soldier Syringe, but our thing doesn't scale with attack speed, as we've already aforementioned. So would Soldier Syringe be better? Plus, we don't have anything that really works with Soldier Syringe other than our M1, which we're not using that much. Heretofore, probably not the best idea to grab the Soldier Syringe right now, even though it is a strong item overall. There's also Repulsion Armor, and as a melee survivor that has the inability to deal with ranged enemies, which will slowly, steadily stack up your Eclipse curse level, I think that that would be the strongest option. And then, as we have previously mentioned already, Warped Echo is still a little bugged right now, so it might be a double green angle here. Yes, and we have not Repulsion, we have pennies to work with our Repulsion Armor, so that's very nice as well. If I don't know the bugs for Warped Echo right now. I kind of want to take it low key because I have Roll of Pennies. Now that I think about it. Has the reveal happened yet? Yes, reveal already happened. It's minor. Oh, you're talking about Risk of Rain 2 survivors and not who Dr. Disrespect is texting? I'm sorry. I had to get those two out. I've been a little behind on my Dr. Disrespect date recently, so I got to put in more effort. I came to you for my Roar 2 news. Anything there? Yep, we got Operator and another announcement. It's not a release date for the release date, but it's an announcement that hints at a possible release date. I am going to take Warped Echo. I'm kind of not a man of my word. You might know this, chat. Bugged or not, I like Warped Echo. What can I say? It's an item that I love to have more fun with. I don't know what I was aiming at. How many items do I have? I have to have more, man. Look at that. We just got so much money. 11 on this stage? There's going to be like 15 chests scattered across on stage recap. And it's going to be like, oh man, you missed all of those. But like, brother, where am I supposed to find these items at, man? Maybe there's just a lot of drones. There aren't like 5+ 3D printers as well. Maybe that's also where the credits went. We'll count them up as we leave this stage, but... Yo, Mr. Fave streamer on a Friday. Hey, Grim? My goat? I read that so long ago. Risk of prison time? That's good. What about Antler Shield? We don't talk about... We don't bring that up. Not until I'm in a better headspace. Queen's Gland? We could do False Sun. With this, I'm pretty sure we can fight False Sun because he'll just keep respawning and attacking this guy, I think. Kind of weird that that's like the thing I'm using to... If that's a chest up there, I'm going to crash out. I think it is too. Okay, we missed 2 chests. Yep, I saw it. It was over there, and then there was one over there. That's cool. There were 1, 2, 3, 4 printers. Interesting. Is the stage usually so purple? No, it's only purple because I have this fancy schmancy mod. It's called Cooler Stages. You'd love it because the stages are so much cooler when it's involved. Well, what happened? What have they done? Oh, you don't know about the... You don't know about the... About the lore? Keep it that way. Cooler stages, that's right. And we're immediately regretting the fact that we did not take the regen scrap. When has regen scrap ever worked out, man? What are you talking about here? You're telling me that we immediately get a green 3D printer the stage after? This is debilitating. I mean, it's not the greatest item in the world, but still. That's +1 item. That's +1 green. It could have been dedicated to a soup or something. And I kind of like Bandolier on Merc anyway. But roll of pennies, 9 gold, 3 times. That's like basically a chest. Holy shit, it's ATG. Yeah, we're definitely being able to False Sun. What were those stats at the end of the stage? That was stage recap mod that shows me all of the chests that I missed. I thought I downloaded the newer one that was like, it'll show you where the chests are. I kind of already know where the chests are because it radar scans everything now. Ooh, equipment barrel. Absolute legend for giving the mod name. I'll check it out. And it should be in my quality of life R2 Modman code in the YouTube description if you're looking for the full set. Pretty sure that one's updated, but I'm not sure. Makes using the soup cauldron and the bazaar cheaper. For real, it's like a -1. It's like I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire lately, so I was about to bring up a Slay the Spire like reference, but that's too far gone. And I will say to any of my Slay the Spire people out there, I started playing, so I have Ascension 20 on every character, and I beat the heart on every character except for Watcher, who I just don't enjoy playing. Watcher's just not fun to me. I don't know. I think there are certain builds that are probably fun, but going higher Ascension with her unfun build, it's just kind of lame. I just don't like Watcher. I think I'm like 7 on her or something like that. Anyway, so I went through Silent and Defect, and I was like, oh, they're really difficult. They're really troublesome, irksome, some might say, to get to Ascension 20. I tried to go back to Ironclad because I haven't played Ironclad in so long that I was starting to get bored with the other character. Or not bored, but I missed him. All right, you don't know what you have until it's gone. I have not been able to win. I don't even know if I've gotten to Act 3. No, I think I have. But I haven't even been able to get to Act 3 on this freaking character, man. I thought when I was playing Silent, I thought everyone agreed that Silent's the hardest. This is a Bungus printer. That's insane. If we had Wungus. When I was playing Silent, people were like, oh yeah, Silent's really hard. One of the hardest on Ascension 20. And then I started playing Defect, and people were like, actually, Defect is the hardest on Ascension 20. Holy crap. I'm the hardest when I get an executive card in my equipment barrel. Holy shit. Did we open any multi-shops yet? Macro God? Anyway, distraction. But now I can't win a single game on Ironclad, and I used to be able to at least win a couple. I don't know if I'm washed or what's going on. Anyway, Watcher's a sleeper. Amen. Thank you. Finally. Watcher is like Slay the Spire's version of Loader, and I just don't like that. I don't like that. Preach. Silent Defect are so peak. I think I like Silent Defect more than I like Ironclad, so I think that might factor into it a little bit. But I dead serious can't win as that character. I think the problem is that Act 2 is the hardest act in all of Slay the Spire. Because it's like right between when you're getting your power-ups, and if you get unlucky during this Act 2, you get greedy, you're out of the run. There's nothing you can do. Mathematically impossible to pull it out. Oh, speaking of pulling it out, it's a tri-tip dagger. Oh, yes. I love this item. One of my favorites. And Sticky Bomb as well. One of my favorites. Now, what was I saying, chat? Oh, Act 2. Act 2 is so difficult on this game, on Slay the Spire. And when I get to Act 2 as Ironclad, sometimes I feel like I'm on top of the world. Like, there are some runs as Ironclad where I don't even take damage from the boss. I'm like leaving the boss at full HP on Act 1. And then I'll go into Act 2 and I'll fight like some normal room or something like that, lose all my HP, and I'm cooked for the rest of the run. Like the next time I have to fight an elite or something else, I just immediately die. I've just had some dead runs like that, and I just can't fix it. I'm like actually washed. I just get too greedy. But also, I'm super strong. I don't know, man. Rant over. IGN just dropped the trailer and revealed a new character. Well, it's not IGN, Mr. Eagle. Walla Bear profile pic. I like it. I like the vibes you're bringing, and the eucalyptus. Not the chlamydia, though. But yeah, we got done watching that like 5 different times. We analyzed it as much as possible. Ask me if you want any more leaks. I'll be happy to oblige. I never pull out. Well, that's a fun fact. Also sounds detrimental to your well-being in the future, but each their own. Oh, there's the bandolier we couldn't get. Also scam shrine, but credit card makes us rich. Oh wait, I have roll of pennies. I should use that. I should be utilizing this. Roll of pennies, 2 repulsion armor, and a freaking warp deco. Man, I don't know what it is. New warp deco is awesome. If it wasn't bug like crazy, I think warp deco might be like one of my favorite items from the DLC. Is that crazy to say? I just like the fact that it interacts with the other items so well. It's like how it should have been from the start. Multiple repulsion armors? Yes. Multiple razor wires? Yes. Multiple roll of pennies? Yes. Not multiple med kits, sadly. Multiple teddy bears? Yes. It's just so... It's just cool to see. Anyway. Just went back to watch the dev diary. I really wish it would be handy to the second character. We got handy at home. I'm just saying that there was a lot of... I don't know if they're intentionally throwing us off or what, but there was... All the maps are minor related. Okay. The multi was in like every single clip with operator during this latest video. And boom. That's it. I don't know what other things they're trying to throw us off the case for, but those 2 things. Leak your shoe size? I wear a size 20. How big are Shaq's feet? Does anyone know? Can someone quickly... At Grok, how much is Shaq's shoe size? You think we're going to get any more DLC after this or not? Oh, of course. Absolutely. What do you think? You think Gearbox bought... Actually, you know what? I'm not sure. Because after the... 5 seconds they gave Risk of Rain 2 at PAX West for the Gearbox section. Now I'm like, maybe not. What I was about to say, where I stopped myself, was that there's no way they'd go through the roadmap. They would do all this stuff, try to work with the community, do everything they can to make the next DLC better as well. Do all of this, and they're like, oh yeah, this is where we stop. There's just no shot, especially since they bought Risk of Rain 2, so they're looking for an ROI. They're not sitting on this shit. Unless they're going to start making Risk of Rain 3, they're not sitting on this shit. Roll of pennies versus mushroom goes kind of hard if you have repulsion armor. I have 2, in fact. The only thing bad about repulsion armor is that it gets outscaled by enemies so fast that it's like useless. Even against Wisps, it's kind of bad. But with Warped Echo, that problem gets alleviated slightly. Honestly, I really miss... How are you so low? Why is this guy low HP? Did we do something? Did, like, my missile hit him? I've said this before. I'll say it again. Old War Stealth Kit, the GOAT. But more importantly, I would say that the Warped Echo, when it had reduced cooldown every time you got a new stack, I like that a lot. That was one of my favorites. I think if they reduced the cooldown or something like that, to Warped Echo to like 10 seconds or something, I like it even more. Even when it's bugged. But then again, I know it's bugged. I'm still picking it up, so don't listen to me. I just want more Warped Echo. Ulti 2 confirmed. Basically confirmed. Also, Operator has a time stop ability. I don't care what anyone says, where they're like, no, they were just trying to showcase that Operator is putting up a shield, so they did a fun little edit thing. No. He is literally Dio. Or... what's the other... I can't even remember the other JoJo's name. Oh my gosh, I'm cooked. Star Platinum. He's Star Platinum posting? Who's the Joe? Who's the Joe? What's that guy's name? Oh my god, I'm washed. Holy shit. 2020 R&D would look at me in shame. Time reversal? Oh, true. It's not even it's a different ability altogether. I'm mixing up my time manipulation. Fuck! No! Next thing you know, I'm going to be saying that if I draw 12 cards, the turn's going to be over. No! Jotaro? Oh, there we go. Jotaro. Thank you. Diavolo. That's the Mafia guy? Oh, there's a chest back there I missed. No! At least there was no scrapper. At least we're not scrubs like that. Diavolo, that's his ability, because he can do the thing beforehand. Old War Stealth Kit should give you a couple seconds of invincibility, so you don't just immediately get hit again when it triggers. Old War Stealth Kit, did it not used to be on hit? You have a chance to go invisible, and then the lower HP you are, the larger the chance. I thought that's what it used to be, because up until like a week ago, that's legit what I thought was going on. I did not I read the ability for the first time in 5 years, and I was taken aback by what I saw. So the cowboy guy has time shenanigans. Cowboy guy? Who's the cowboy guy? There's so many time shenanigans. Let's just not fuck with time anymore. JoJo world. How about we stop doing time stuff? Mainly because I feel like at a certain point there's going to be a stand that's just super utterly broken. Wait a minute. Kira, you're right. Kira, wait, does Kira's was like he goes back in time. He goes back a day or something. It's another one bites the dust was his stand, I think. Gonna earn my JoJo trivia again. I need to rewatch JoJo, man. Part 7? In Part 7? Is Part 7 having an... Is that anime coming out? Is it announced or is it released? AKA the best part. Can I watch the fucking stream? No. Immediately puts you in a time vortex. I'm gonna pick up the armor piercing round. Wait, I have a credit card. What am I talking about? Actually going insane. Finally caught a stream and been watching all your videos. I love it. I heart you, AJ. I swear I've seen you before. Is this really the first time? Maybe there's a different AJ. There has been multiple Xaviers, so anything's possible, really. I should save this enemy to hit my beetle for more gold, but I'm way too lazy to do that shit, so we're not doing that right now. Wait, is that a warped echo? No, it's a roll of pennies. A second roll of pennies. Oh! Can you imagine the amount of money we are going to be making? 2 roll of pennies. It's 39 gold, which is basically like, I don't know. I don't know how much a roll of pennies is in terms of chest. I feel like it used to be like a quarter or something like that. I swear. But 2? And then I have my warped echo for 3 times. So it's, what is that? 40 gold times 3? That's 120 right there. Bet you didn't know you were going to learn math on the stream today. RD, can you turn back time to when you won runs? No! As long as I'm going to the false sun, there shall not be another 1 run ever again. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know why I go to the false sun. Because initially it was just so I could learn about the glitch spot thing. And then I gave that up immediately, and I was like, oh, actually, we can just fight the false sun. We're like winning sometimes. We're like killing him every now and then. Oh, explode. No! They're super broken, made in heaven. Is that the one from Jotaro's daughter? Josephine, I think. All of them are broken, honestly. They just keep coming up with more concepts, and it's always so funny when the dumbest stand you've ever heard of is like the somehow strong. Like, isn't Josephine's like freaking? She can like create strands or something like that. Like she's like I don't know. She can knit really well. Unravel herself, and then she's like, yeah, actually I've got to fight against a literal time god, vampire man, with my knitting abilities. I'm gonna crochet like crazy. At least Jotaro, he had like, the other guy was broken with his time stop thing. Guess what? Jotaro had time stop in his back pocket too. And he was just smarter with it. But I guess that's part of the fun of JoJo's, is everything's broken, and then somehow the friendly character that you know and love, they're gonna figure out a way. They're gonna be smart. They're gonna be like, I know that you really hate crochet, Dio, so I crocheted this thing. And Dio dies on the spot. Or she like unsews Dio's head from Joseph's body or something like that. That would be how I'd fix it if I was in the JoJo universe. What am I trying to scrap, man? I'm just at the scrapper, just straight up doing it. You have a fave modded survivor for harder difficulties? A fave modded survivor for harder difficulties? Honest to God, my favorite mod that I think is like one of the best is like Goku, just because it's like unique, and I wish more people were as creative as the Goku mod, honestly. But it's actually terrible on higher difficulties. Because you're a melee survivor that's like got 200 HP and can not really do that well in other scenarios. So you're basically like, you're like super cucked Goku until the end of the run where you get all your strength. And then you're, you know, broken, insane strong. Like Goku should be. But like for the beginning part, horrible experience. So to answer your question, I don't really know in terms of modded survivors for higher difficulties. I'm trying to think of any modded survivors I've played recently. I just like Hunk. Hunk too. Hunk is fun on any difficulty, so probably Hunk. Did the Dev Diary stream end already? Yeah, it was pretty short. It was legit like 15 minutes, and they just dropped the trailer. They dropped the trailer, dropped the friggin' Dev Diary, and boom, they're done. Going home. Did I get every chest? Nope. It's just that question. Yo, a second pair of glasses? Holy crap, my backup glasses. The diary was like 3 minutes long. Rip. Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot to it because they're kind of holding out for a hero. I mean, the dev diary was literally just, here's the new survivor. We'll reveal the next survivor at a later date. So they don't really have a lot to present in that case. Please don't fall off the map. Your move speed, I need you. Okay. You know what? I accept your journey. That Mocha had a journey just like the rest of us, alright? I might save this chest. Nah. Okay. I was going to say I'll save this chest for Sale Star. I don't care. If there's a Sale Star that drops, let it drop. Let the chips rest where they're thrown or something. Whatever the saying is. House was cool when he's not shooting himself. Oh, House is so much fun. I kind of wanted to play House the other day. And like do it again. It is just hilarious how often you kill yourself with that character. And I do remember the one run where I was like taking it semi-seriously. Where I was like, okay, you know, this run, we're not going to like put the revolver to our temple immediately. And then that run, somehow, I ended up killing myself again. I don't know how I did it. It was like, it like glitched out. I must have pressed a button or something. Still ended up killing myself, so. You can really do whatever you want as long as you put your mind to it. Or, you know, your revolver to your mind. I remember Ravager being fun, honestly. Oh, Ravager was also fun. Ravager's fun. Higher difficulties, probably not. Again, because melee survivor. Also, he was a little, strong survivor. Very strong, but also kind of squishy. Higher difficulties. Make one mistake. You're done. It's not as bad in modern Risk of Rain 2 when there's like 15 bubbles that you can rely on, but old Risk of Rain? Ooh, without your shields, without your trinkets and baubles, as Mithrix would say. Also, I just want to throw out that I've got a shipping request form with my credit card. I'm popping off. I also need to mention that I did find a regen scrap. I don't know if this will be used anywhere. Not gonna lie, the Enforcer mod is beat. The Enforcer mod was also great. A lot of the early mods were great. All the Starstorm 2 survivors, they're also good. I don't even think Nemesis Commando is that strong necessarily, but he is so fun and cool looking. He does really just farm aura. Average melee survivor. Yeah, true. You're not wrong. Also, I think I saw like a chest-like thing over here, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna buy this just so it 100%s us. Was there a green printer on here? I can't remember. There was one in the previous stage. I don't think there was one here. Oh, very nice. We almost missed an item, but it's bands? That would have been tragic to miss. No chest over here. I think we did it. We looted. Alright, now let's just figure out where we're going to scrap. Did I lose an elixir? From where? Where did I lose an elixir? I wasn't paying attention. I think we get rid of Bustling Fungus because, well, there's not really anything we can do with it right now. By the way, what does the card do? The equipment? This credit card, you get like a 10% refund on all the gold you spend, and then you can also open all the multi-shop terminals. All of them. Pretty strong. Also, the reroll of pennies. Hype. Monster Teeth? Do I have any healing other than Leeching Seed? Let me check. I don't think I have a Cautious Slug. Maybe getting rid of the Bungus was a bad idea, because I could heal during the Mithrix fight, or False Sun fight. Ooh, that might have been a bad idea. Wait, do I have regen? Oh no. I just cooked myself. Lost elixir 1 minute into the run. That's a record for me. I do have PSG. That's healing. You tried the rocket mod? No, but I do have it on the list. I have it on the list, alright? Have it on the list. Along with... wait, deputy? Not sheriff. Deputy. Fuck. I kind of like all my items, really. Except... oh, we'll get rid of Warhorn. That's a bad one. Anyone else have any commentary on what items I should drop? Like it's hot. Also, could we get to 90 likes on the YouTube stream? Thank you very much. Have you tried Banshee? No. Now that one I haven't even heard of before. Banshee, who's that? That's an interesting one. Harpoon? How dare you? Shit talk Harpoon. No matter how valid you are. Oh, actually, we'll get rid of Fireworks too. Because baby, you're a firework. I like Fireworks, but I kind of want something else for the next stage. Okay, we have this. Maybe I can get a free red if I'm smart about it. Did you see Bandolier Harpoon PSG? You're smoking penis? I don't know if I can get rid of this. Hold on. I might keep PSG because I have no healing. And then we just rely on that the entire fight. Leeching Seed gives us 2 HP. We're cooked. I need... how much do I need for a green? I need to print 2 green items to get a... ah, shit. It's perfectly if I get rid of Leeching Seed. Oh, that's so tragic. I think Bandolier... I think it's Bandolier and Stealth Kit, but I keep my Leeching Seed for healing. Doing it. Song is this? It's Fire. It's on the playlist. It's start lifting dumbbells and your life will change. It's a mashup between Persona 5 and some anime about lifting weights. Like, well, Harpoon is kind of mid. Once you get like 4 harpoons, then you're cooking. Then you're like, whoa. Okay, we get rid of Old War Stealth Kit. It's so tragic to see you go. We get rid of it. Then we get rid of Bandolier because I'm not going to be able to use it during the fight. Now I have enough to perfectly give me all of the reds that I want. Do I have any white items that would like to protest? No? Okay, we go. I can get 1 free green as well. And we 100% of the stage because we're crazy with it. Now you'll be able to use Deathmark right now? True. True. Well, actually, hold on. I do have Bleed. And I have Bleed and Breaching Fin counts as 2. If I somehow got Gasoline on them. Oh, and Reynald's Band. Now, I will have Deathmark. It just probably won't happen often. I do have it. It just you know, it doesn't. That's something to rely on. But that's 4 items I can use instead. That's what I'm saying, honestly. This macro stuff is a little taxing on the soul. It feels like I'm sending my items off on the train. Red item is going to be Rejuvenation Rack. I swear to God, if I scrap my items for like the first time ever, and it turns out the item's complete dog, butt cheeks bad, I'm going to be so mad. It's like every time I go to scrap like a red item that's like kind of mid, but like it's useful in a fight still, even though it's mid. Ubiquitously, almost every single time, the soup either doesn't exist or it's bad. Every time. It's a fact. Okay, we're getting cooked by these enemies. We also don't have regen. Once again, I'll state this. I think I'm just going to pick up as many of the chests as I can. And then we'll just move about our day. We don't need to kill these things. It's not like we have Sonorous Whispers or nothing. I also don't even know how expensive these chests are, but I've taken a lot of damage with my roll of pennies, so we should be set. Also weakened from third M1. Oh, true. The expose. True. Double ATG'd up? On a Friday? Why are there so many children? They know I'm not actually Dream, right? Oh, oh, no. No, I didn't make it. I scrubbed up. Homie house. This music is making me feel whimsical. That's the vibe we're going for. Oh, there's another chest over here I didn't notice. Okay, I think I do have to kill this guy because he's kind of annoying me with his balls. Imagine we had a shuriken or something right now. We'd be popping off. Death mark, yo! Live Carl's gonna love hearing about this one. Alright, go get him, Beetle. Alright, one more take, one more try on this jump across the map thing. Why are we cutting children? Well, when you can't cut the line, gotta cut something else. Whoa! Also, no release date for Risk of Rain DLC 3. Something's gotta happen. Consequences have to be made. Why do I have... Wait, what is this? 21% crit with my laser scope? That's actually pretty good. Typically you don't see it like that. Typically you don't see crit at all, so that's hype, honestly. It's the most you'll ever see in a video game. Oh my gosh, Johnsul! 10 months tier 1? Is that my goat? I'm taking an early morning nap. Hey, that's good. But shouldn't you, like, be refreshed from sleeping? Why would you nap after waking up? I think it's going to be an ICBM. Yes! Ricky Bobby, do put that curse on me. How many other chests are there? I feel like the roll of pennies and warped echo worked out well. We don't have to kill these things. We've taken so much damage that we're fine. But notice something else. Our HP bar, very, very small. We basically have to no-hit this fight. Imagine, if you will, 31% crit, if you're lucky. I'm ready to get lucky. Squid Polyp. We were just talking about you earlier and how broken you would be in certain circumstances. Perchance. Also, I was just about to say my shipping request form. Think of the devil and it appears. I'm neural linked up. Oh, Berserker's Pauldron? Goat Hoof? Okay, the Goat Hoof is very strong. Very strong. Very good. Well met, traveler. Oh my god. It's a cornucopia. Emphasis on cope. 57 leaf clover. Ceremonial dagger. Oh my god. Another laser scope. Call me the laser bope. Hola chatters. Hola peppers. Whoa, you're getting here a lot lately. What's going on? Can you use your squids and beetle guards to distract false sun? I could. That's the main goal with my beetle guard, I'm hoping. My goat live on Twitch. What a day. And I only did this today. I wasn't planning on streaming today, but they said that there was an announcement today, and I just remembered it right before they did it. Literally 30 minutes before they were dropping it. I was like, oh shit, it's September 5th. Put some pants on. Okay, I think we gotta do this. And then I talk about for the next 30 minutes how plasma shrimp is inferior to ATG. in every way. Specifically because you're going to get a 57 leaf clover. Holy shit. Holy shit. I do love a Noxious Thorn. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Holy Runic Lens ATG. Runic Lens ATG infinite loop posting. I'm actually... I can't get it. I've been busy. Project leading these days. More responsibilities. That's rough. I'd like less of those for 200. Also have an announcement. Everyone remember you have a free Prime subscription. You have a free Prime subscription and you're not using it? What do you just love giving Bezos your $5 a month, huh? You just like it? To get on your knees and give him your Prime, huh? That's what I thought. Maybe switch to financial domination or something. Check PC. Watch us die here. That would be pretty funny. We have no HP, by the way. Just keep this in mind, okay? None. None. If we get hit, it's over. It is legitimately over. So let's not get hit ever. How about that? Maybe? What's the proc coefficient on Runic? Good question. 0.5. But the more damage that the ability does, ability/attack, the higher the chance that Runic Lens procs. And because we have a Clover with ATG, with Runic Lens, with a billion damage, that means the loop is going to be able to start easier and easier. All right? I'm a little hyper about this loop. I'm a big fan of giving billionaires more money, thank you. Me too. Me as well. That's why every time a new billionaire comes out with a product, I immediately pay all of my money. I've been actually paying for the Teams version of X.com that's currently $2,000 a month. I've been paying for that ever since Elon Musk bought Twitter because I knew that he needed my support as the richest man in the world. Maybe if you had some iframes. Iframes? How about we have I statements? I feel bad when chat points out that I should have taken Eviscerate. We do have a Breaching Fin. No Chronobobble though, which is debilitating. But a Breaching Fin, basically same thing. Get him to stand still, Beetle Guard. Hold him down. The loop begins. Oh shit. I don't like how he aimbots on that. I don't like the aimbot on that attack. Especially since he'll be like attacking my guy. It's like the 50 Cent meme. He'll be attacking someone else entirely and then he'll come after me. Aimbot that shit. Like what's that about? Oh, there's the death mark. Boo! Bro cannot hold still. He's got the jitters. Shivers? Ed Sheeran? What's Ed Sheeran been up to recently? Taylor Swift's like married to a football player. What's Ed Sheeran doing? I just love the False Sun fight. If this fight was... If they did something about the fact that this attack goes off every 2 seconds, he actually wouldn't be that bad. If he had like some extra phase... Modders, if you want to work on this, shout out Jeff Dev, who made the mod for the Eclipse False Sun fight. Makes this bearable. But modders, if you want an idea on how to make the False Sun fight better, this section right here, all you got to do... He actually just aimbotted me. Holy shit, is this the top Widowmaker player in the world? Where did he even go? I just iframe dashed through him and he almost killed me with it. What the heck? He's writing mediocre pop music? How dare you even say that about our Lord and Savior, Ed. The sheer and... I get the shivers every time he's mentioned. I don't know if we can survive this attack because... False Sun... Oh, wait, hold on. We have Beetle Guard. As long as we have Beetle Guard, there's so many things that are like low-key kind of shitty in the regular game, but work in the False Sun fight so well. Beetle Guard, for one, typically not like the greatest addition to your army, but during the False Sun fight, invaluable. I would like no one better on my side than Beetle Guard. Holy shit, how long's the laser, man? Oh, we're procking ATGs, Bigly. He's almost dead. We just gotta go to the center. Hold on. He's about to do his attack again. Yep, we go to the center. Can I iframe the... No, I couldn't. Please, Mr. False Sun. Focus on my guy. Oh, wait, I forgot. I also have squid turrets. I completely forgot about that fact. Even though someone pointed it out to me earlier. They're like, can't you use your squid turrets to do whatever? Yes. This is being showcased right now. No, don't take my abilities. Take my liberty or something else. Oh, we're cooked. Should be able to pet BG. True. Just like that one thing from the Alloy Collective DLC. What's up with that? Why can't we pet the BG? Do you think beetles like being pet? I like to think so. I feel like every animal in the world likes being pet, right? It just depends on the location. Like you'll see lions and shit just being like, oh yeah, I love chin scratches. And it's like, bro, you're supposed to be like king of the jungle. Even though you don't really live in a jungle, you live in like the middle of the savannah. The deciduous forest is not for you. I just randomly took like 8,000 damage. Not even really sure what for. So this was entirely carried off the fact that we did print all of our green items. We got a 57 leaf clover and then we lucked into a runic lens. Wow, macro is real. And you know what? A third ATG to just top it all off. That's how you know the game was good. That's how you know this run was meant to be. Never heard someone call him just Ed. Doesn't sound right at all. Who's Ed? Ed Sheeran. Oh, Ed. Ed Nettie. Ed Sheeran is silly ginger, I think. That's all I know. Fuck. He needs to work on that, man. How you doing, Mr. Sherman? Doing great, Casey. How are you? I pet the lion even for the risk. Lions like it. I'm telling you. They do. They're just acting sassy about it. Probably not the female, not the lionesses, but the lions, bro. I don't know if anyone here's watched the Mufasa movie, where it's just Mufasa. I think it's literally called Mufasa. But lions kind of got rolled in that movie. Like, they got shit talked heavily. The whole thing was like there's just like a lazy lion, like Scar's dad or something like that is a lazy ass lion who's just like, yeah, we just sit around and we chill all day in the sun like little cats, like little kittens. Meow. And we let the women lion. We let them do all the hunting and stuff. This is the old man dancing meme song to me. Which one is this? What song is this? Can you name it for me? Also, Abyssal Deaths with the door open. Huh. I'm so happy. We just need like a runic lens. Not a runic lens. I was just about to say something else. Noxious Thorn. That's what we need. Yes. Shrine of Shaping, by the way. So if I die and then later revive, I just want everyone to know that's what did it. Okay? Some people get highly confused when that happens. They're like, how did you revive? Shrine of Shaping. All right? Almost guarantee that we lose our delicate watches / elixir at this point. But hey, it's a free Dios. Also, guess what was at the top up here? Soldier's syringe printer with a medkit printer. Loki might get a medkit. People been talking about the medkit. RD, you can calm your beetle guard down. It's keeping me up. I can't. He's his own animal. Also, have you ever tried training a beetle guard? They just start randomly like punching the earth and throwing shards of earthbending stuff at you. What even... Actually, now that I think about it, what are they like... What is a beetle guard throwing at you, projectile-wise? The thing I know about beetles, is it beetles or is it scarabs? I know there's dung beetles, right? But that's not every beetle. Not every beetle has like a poop fetish, right? It couldn't possibly be they're throwing like poop at us underground. Clay? Clay? You think it's clay? Brother just took a pottery class or something. What are you talking about? Mr. Opportunity should have named it Scar History of Scars. Isn't Scar supposed to be... That movie, Mufasa, the movie was so, like, weird. Because it's like, it's trying to explain the backstory of Mufasa and Scar. And they're like, oh, we're close. Oh, Mufasa. You're like, adopted by my family. And my dad still hates you because you're like a Giga Chad lion. And I'm like a cringe lion. And then at the end, he, like, betrays Mufasa for, like, whatever reason. And then after Mufasa wins somehow... I can't remember the movie. It was like a fever dream. Then Mufasa's basically like, okay, listen, like, you're my bro and shit, but like, you're bitch made for the rest of your life because of what you did. And Scar's just like, oh yes, of course. It's just like a 180 on how the characters were operating the entire movie just to like make it fit. But anyway, Jon Favreau's an icon. Warped Echo times 2? What does that mean? 4 charges? Thank you. Rock. Nah, I couldn't be rock. I'm sticking with dung. Sticking with dung. He's hitting the ground and like clay had earthquaked at you. No, we're getting farther away, chat. I think my answer was probably the right one. Lore-wise, if we check the Beetleguard logbook, it would probably say flings dung at you. Clay doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Or else it would be a clay beetle, right? Like a clay Templar. Obviously, that's not what they were going for. I'm trying to open up every chest and see if I can get a sales star before I open this thing, but I think it's a lost cause. I think we're not doing it. Guys, Silksong is really good. Oh, I see. So when you said you were busy earlier, what you meant was busy playing Silksong. This... Oh, raincoat. I'm going to do this. Yes. I like raincoat. I like the coat. Whoa, more crits. Okay, so 3 crits. We have 30% technically, but we have Clover, so it like doubles it, sort of. Not exactly, but you know how it is. 51% crit. Then we also have Laser Scope, which doubles the crit damage. I mean, we're doing amazing. Is it true that they gave him a scar as an afterthought? No, I don't think they gave him the scar. I think he got the scar himself. Or if you're talking about how they handled it in the movie, then yeah, probably. No, I was actually busy. Okay, cope. Cope and seethe and mauled. Ground that throws ground. Ha, the secret Pokemon move. Was the release date revealed or only the new Survivor? No, they said sorry about baiting you super hard twice in a row, but no release date. We're not sure. We're not like ready for it yet, you know? There's some internal stuff going on or something. I don't know. Whatever reason, no release date. Just the new Survivor. Just the one new Survivor. There's no shot I opened this up and didn't look at it, and it's a recycler. I could have recycled... Oh, I could have recycled my Ben's raincoat. No, Ben's raincoat will save us somehow. You just wait. At one point, I'm going to be like, oh, see? If we didn't have Ben's raincoat, we'd be dead right now. You wait. It'll happen. Lemurian gank. You know, Lemurians are like the gremlins of Risk of Rain 2. In terms of the gremlin gank, the gremlin knob, the gremlin gang, the gremlin... I said gremlin gang twice, I think. They're kind of just gremlin coded, I think. Also was Scar named Scar at the beginning of the movie? No, he was named something stupid. So dumb, I don't even need to remember it because I'm like, okay, you're obviously Scar, buddy. You don't know it yet, but your life's been decided. Jon Favreau decided it a long time ago, and you had no idea what was coming. I could do a skip. I could go for the skip Mithrix with the whatchamacallit down there. The freaking egg. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I feel like if I take my other items, like either a recycler slash... This is still more expensive than I can afford? That's ridiculous. Where's the teleporter at? Maybe I just do the teleporter first? Yeah, let's do that. Where is it, bro? Is it underneath? It's right here. Oh, holy shit. Oh. See, Ben's raincoat saved me there. Actually, there we go. Ben's raincoat moment. I would be burning. I'd be dead. I'd actually be dead. Thank you, Ben's raincoat. You saved my life. Thanks for letting me borrow your Ferrari, Ben's raincoat. My biggest op in Roar 2 are Elden Lemur. Holy. Holy. Is there an airplane coming down for a high five? What does that sound? Oh my god. That was scary, man. Okay, anyway, what were we saying? Oh, Elden Lemurian ops. Yeah, those are pretty rough. Psy constructs for me, you know. Warhorn, huh? Or attack speed. I kind of just don't like attack speed right now. I'm not an attack speed guy. I'm eviscerate posting. I've got 15,000 gold. I should have opened the new portal. That's what I should have done. But I hate going to the newt just to buy soup items. I feel like it's such a waste. I want to save my points. The coat makes you look cute. Keep it, Poppy? Okay, well. Since I look cute in it. I would have spent Soul of Shaping. Yeah, exactly. And lost my delicate watches and lost my freaking... What else could I have lost? Elixir and lost my... Honestly, integrity, probably. If this is bad, we can recycle it. What do you think, chat? It's a Tesla coil. I do like Tesla coils because it allows me to AFK. Do we think we should take it? It does kill us during Mithrix, or do we re-roll it and say fuck it? Could have recycled into sales. I only have one recycle. I don't have the mod that speeds up a recycler, and we don't have a fuel cell, so I didn't feel like spending 45 seconds waiting for it. Fine with that. 80 score, fly me to the moon. Yeah, you got it. Okay, we got an ear. Take. Thank you. Thank you. The first person to say something, so appreciate that, because I definitely wanted to take it. I definitely did want to take it. Ooh, speaking of lunar donuts, where was the cloak chest at? Wonder if I missed it. Oh, it's right over there. We could have seen it. You think they'll put Banjo and Kazooie in this game? Well, if they don't, someone else will. And that's a promise. All right, chat. I kind of want to go get a drink real quick. Oh, it's Shrine of Shaping. So how about while I'm doing that, we run the poll? Yo, he's talking about polls again, chat? What? North or south? Which poll are we talking? Super poop chat. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink. YouTube, you can't vote. You gotta go over, click the pinned link to go over to Twitch, then vote. And then you can go back to your regularly scheduled viewing hours. Now I'm busy playing Silksong, except I got so mad. I'm actually playing Calamity because the itch must be scratched. You're just all over the place today, Peppers. Okay, chat, listen. How many of us have Prime / subs? Okay. So it looks like we're looping, number 1. Number 2. If I stream every day for the next week, could I earn your Prime? Asking for a friend. Could I also earn 5 more likes in the YouTube stream? Because we're almost at 100, and at 100, something happens. I don't know. Also, I'm all over your mom was a good one, Peppers. I don't know if you heard the Vine boom, but that was for you. You really cook. Speaking of cooking, what is this guy pounding down here? Other than your mom chat. High five. Y'all think the sun is real? No comment. I don't have any Prime subs. Oh, I'll hop on over to Subway and get some. Does everyone agree that Subway is not a good place to eat? Just asking. Just throwing it out there. It's like food that tastes like it could be healthy, but it's like 90% plastic. I'm pretty sure if you ate that growing up, you're probably going to be infertile by the time you hit 20, but not to say there's a ticking clock for any of you out there. I don't have Prime. There's no Amazon in my country, but I could sub. Wait, there's no Amazon in your country? Where are you from? Because I think I could make a funny joke here depending on your locale. Hold on. Hold on. Bulgaria? Fuck! Shit. Bulgaria? That's what your mom was playing with last night. Oh, the Hopu Feather! Holy! Hopu Feather free with a regen scrap. I'm hype. Anyway, no Amazon in my country? Now you know what everyone else felt like before 2000. Except like what, Brazil? South America? I don't know. Subway's mid? That's an understatement. Honestly, Subway is low-key probably not even good food. But I'm not going to argue with anyone who likes it. Because, you know, that's your own journey. I don't know if I want to take these. The thing about tougher times is that I like tougher times. Okay? Anyone... Safer Spaces is like 100% goated. But I have... Wait, the recharge time went down as I picked up another Warped Echo. Is that bug? I'm actually so lost now. But Warped Echo, 4 instances of a 13% chance to block damage. That's pretty freaking good. Although, if we did get a Blast Shower or something like that, maybe a Chaos, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to take it just because I like Warped Echo. Can you win Risk of Rain 2 by only basing every item you pick up around Warped Echo? My brother in Christ, you made the sandwich? Listen, I didn't make the sandwich, alright? This isn't like, Actually, you know what? Question. Anyone, does everyone here know what Papa Murphy's is? Oh god, Europeans are like, huh? Okay. I'm gonna ask that question real quick and then I'll explain it anyway. Anyone here Papa Murphy stand? Warp that cooldown gets shorter. I feel like that's not true. I thought we've reinstated the fact that it doesn't since the last patch, but I'm not sure. I actually have no idea anymore. I don't know who to believe. Anyway. Also, you have a Clover. You have a Clover. What up? And another Repulsion Armor on top of that. Shout out. If I pick up another Sail Star, I'll get increased chance with my 57 leaf Clover to get more items from it. So it's going to be really awesome. It's going to be good. Right. Bulgaria, more like Albania's bitch. Damn. I'm assuming you're Albanian. If not, that's pretty funny. Learning random European lore just to shit on other Europeans, even though I'm not European. Pizza? Yes, Papa Murphy's Pizza. Papa Murphy's Pizza, okay? So Papa Murphy's is a pizza place where you go there and you buy what is essentially frozen pizza that's already pre-toppinged and everything. And then you go home and you put it in your oven and you make that shit yourself. It's like DiGiorno's, but with none of the... No, actually, it's just DiGiorno's, but as a chain. That you, like, walk in for. I actually don't even know what the difference would be, other than, like, the meat. Like, the quality of the stuff in it. I have no idea. Anyway, regardless, you take it home and you make it. Would you say that if you were to take home a preheated pizza, or a pre-made pizza like that, like a DiGiorno, like a Papa Murphy's, etc., would you say you made that pizza? You made pizza? But if you go out and you have someone else put the toppings on your Chipotle, on your freaking Subway sandwich, on your whatever the heck else they got, Qdoba, something else, would you say you haven't made that food? You haven't made that? Isn't that interesting? What would you say, chat? There's a Kajaro's band I could have picked up. Fuck. I still would have made the decision I did, but it was hard. Oh, speaking of head stompers. Oh, speaking of more crit chance. How much does this give me? 9%? Almost 10% crit chance from my healing thing? I can get rid of my leeching seeds now? Whoa! Dude, I love Papa Murphy's. There we go. I don't know why. I mean, I've had Papa Murphy's before. I don't know why people like it. Half the reason I enjoy pizza is because I don't have to do anything. We're just adding layers to this that I don't need to. Also, ATG times 6? How do I have 6 ATGs and a clover? Who made this run? I have more ATGs than any other item in my inventory. I think that's true. Yeah, I think that's true. Isn't that crazy? What? 19% chance to deal 1800% damage. Oh, we have shurikens now. Oh. Low-key, I want to one day, I want to just play command and then only pick up shurikens and movement speed items. Like, I'll still pick up, like I'll run command and I'll pick up, I don't know, Hopu Feather. Yeah, probably not even that. Probably just like goat hooves or something like that. And then just pick up all shurikens. I just want to see if that'll work out. I love the shurikens. Stomping time. Fall damage, never heard of it. Yeah, I only picked up Saver Spaces because I was worried about fall damage. Well, now that I got the head stompers, the fuck? What up, R&D gang? Hope y'all are thriving. We are now. Jesus! How you doing? Wouldn't say you made it. Would say you reheated it, but it was already made, no? Yeah, but you're mind gaming yourself right now. Because in common colloquial sense, what would you say in a conversation? Would you say, I reheated this pizza? No, that sounds like you had pizza yesterday. And now you're reheating pizza that you already had yesterday. Not pizza that you picked up from home. If I said I made pizza tonight, I think everybody knows that I didn't freaking handmade the ingredients myself, alright? I'm no Papa John over here. We are looping, remember? We did a vote at the beginning for anyone who tuned in just recently. We are, in fact, looping and not scooping. Sorry, not sorry. I am going to also... I think we've chested out of our minds. I think we've basically full looted. I don't remember if I saw a scrapper or not. I did see a printer. But we're going to get this blue portal here. This little Newt altar. That's going to take us to the Newt land. The Bazaar Between Worlds. The old BBW. And we're going to use that to... I have no idea. We don't really have anything to do there, but I just want to go there. Can you give us a release date prediction? What was my prediction? I thought it was like August It was. I think my prediction was like pretty overall like out there. It was like, oh, August or later, but definitely within 2025. Well, it's definitely not on August. Oh my god. Welp. Things melt right now, huh? And we picked up a Noxious Thorn. Nice to see you, Noxious. I think I'm going to pick up a Focus Convergence. That's what I'm going to do. Now, if I had to guess release date, I'm thinking November, probably. Based off of what they said, if I had no knowledge of what they said today, I would maybe say October. But I feel like October is too soon, all things considered. It could be. It could be. But I think they're probably going to go for November. It's just better. Thanksgiving's around that time, too. You do the release date. You have your little, like, Thanksgiving break and everything. Feels nice. Well, bye-bye. So long, Bowser. They melt. Tell us this crown next to my name. It means you're a king. Or at least royalty. A duke, perchance? Anyway, I sympathize with Bosnia, so fuck anyone else in Kosovo in particular. Laughs in German/Dutch supremacy. Why the Dutch? Where did the Dutch come from? The Netherlands? You're telling me that's a real place? Come on. It sounds like a freaking swamp in Elden Ring. At least in November, close to Black Friday, I guess. That's what I was thinking. That's what I'm assuming. I thought I remember something like late September to early October, but it's like probably longer now. I feel like that's probably... I feel like it's got to be November. If it's any earlier, I'm a little worried. Because they're like, oh, we don't want to rush out this new DLC. We're not going to give you any hints at what it could be. And we're not going to say it's coming out soon, like in the next month or two. Like today, they could have announced that it would release in November. If they were confident they could do that. I don't think they're confident they can do that. So I'm thinking November just because. There's a chance that we might not get the DLC 3 in 2025. There is a chance, chat. It would have been funny if they released it alongside Silksong. That would have been so funny. I wish... Okay, the thing that would have been like a huge meme that would have been great... If they would have just, on the day that Silksong released, they did like a, well, we don't know when it's going to release, like maybe 2026 or something like that. That would have been funny. They could have been Silk posting. But. Nah, the Netherlands are the thing you go to in Minecraft. Funny thing, it is a swamp. Okay, low-key, like, someone give me a history lesson. Did the Netherlands, was like, who inhabited that first? And were they like genetically giants? I still can't get over the fact that the average height in like the Netherlands is like 6 foot. I swear to gosh. As a Dota 2 aficionado. Okay, I kind of want to go to either of these, so I'm not going to dream. I'm going to dream a dream. But as a Dota 2 aficionado, I know about Shiver. And Shiver, I feel like, is pretty tall. From the Netherlands. The Nether people. Those are called piglins. Thank you. If not December, then Valentine's Day. Aw, that'd be so romantic. More importantly, and more specifically, they would know that their demographic would be very available on Valentine's Day. And they know you'd have a little extra to spend. Not to be a dick. Oh my gosh, it's a family event, chat. Family event. Jellyfish family event. Let's go. This could be hard, and it could be soft. Schrodinger's erection. I really wish I could have picked up that chainsaw that one time, but it was right next to Arena Cleanse. That's not happening. Imagine they actually did have a release date plan, but then Silksong happened and they just pushed it back and made up an excuse to why it was delayed. Well, I think that's a fun theory that people are proposing, and I will definitely feed into that multiple times in the future. But in reality, I mean, Silksong is released yesterday, and if they announced a release date for Risk of Rain DLC 3, it wouldn't be for at least another month, at least, maybe longer. So I don't think the Silksong is that big of a deal. At least I don't think so. I mean, they could. Who knows? Whoever's running the marketing department over there at Gearbox, I don't think they give two shits about Risk of Rain 2, so maybe. Maybe they're just like, shrug. But we can't release it now. That's what I told your mom last night. You know what? No. No Vine Boon for you. New Amsterdam type beat. Also, the Netherlands was way ahead of the weed thing, right? It's always been legal to do weed in Netherlands. Wait, is it like that in the rest of Europe too? Holy shit, I just realized I need to go to Europe. I think if I went to Europe, I might not come back. I think that's the problem. Because every time I see images of Europe, I'm like, holy shit, that's like ideal living. Actually, no. I take it back. No, wait, hold on. I just realized, number one, there's British people there. So that's already a negative. Number two, y'all don't know about insulation and like air conditioning, I think. I remember hearing this, that because the climate is so mild and shitty in like British areas, that now when the average temperature is starting to rise a little bit, people are getting cooked in their homes, like literally cooked. Like let them cook. Like let the old people cook in their homes so we can finally afford some habitation areas. So never mind, I take it back. If I could permanently live in like the Alps, maybe I'd stay. Weed not legal, just accepted? Oh, based. Oh, you got a license for that weed, mate. Is that Great Cat theme? Yeah. It was, not now, but it was when you said that. Okay, left the EU though. Who knows what's going on in your funny ass European countries? Who knows? Aren't you... Wait. Did you say you were Korean the other time? Or did I just make that up? Did I just drop new lore on you that you didn't even know existed? I'm pretty sure you said you were Korean, right? No, you just made that up? Close enough. Maybe it's because I watched K-pop Demon Hunters the other night, and your name is like... If you look on Twitch, it's like... Actually, let me read it real quick. It's Hanya Nukami. Which could be a lot of things. Anyway. Back to shitting on Europeans again. EU has like one of the highest insulation standard. I did hear that Germany, this is from Atrioc when he used to live in Germany, and I watched him 5 years ago. He made a video talking about this. Germany has like crazy window shutters. Like they can completely black out a room, which obviously will make it a little cooler inside. Don't need as much air conditioning. It's pretty nice. I don't know. Southern parts we use air conditioning for both heating and cooling, something an American couldn't even comprehend. There's a lot of things an American couldn't comprehend. Did ask if you told me to point to where Vermont is. Actually, no, I've been to Vermont. That doesn't count. If you asked me to point to where Nebraska is on the map, I couldn't tell you. But honest to God, I recently turned around on that opinion that makes me dumb. Now, I think, actually, people who know things that useless, I think you're dumb. How about you go on Jeopardy and use that fucking random trivia knowledge? If I haven't been to a place, I don't care where it is on the map. Unless I'm talking about GeoGuessr. I only realized this after playing GeoGuessr with my friends. Unironically, I've been randomly decent at GeoGuessr. I have no idea how, because my geography is so bad. But somehow I'll just be like, oh, this is obviously Brazil as a meme, and it'll be like Brazil. I'll just click a random spot, and I'm like, okay. You know what? This game's got some legs to it. You've heard of Rain Bolt? How about Rain Man / Bolt? Hmm? You want to be a ninja? Yes, I do. I do. Well, yeah, the English name is Japanese. It's a weeb thing. That's what I said earlier. Wait. Now you're gaslighting me. I remember the conversation. I said you have a weeb name. Or something like that. And you said, oh, all names that are like this. Actually, what did you say? No, it was something like, I asked a question and you were like, look at my name. Do you think I'm American or something like that? I forget what it was. And then I was like, I don't know, bro. Your name could be just a random anime weeb thing. And you toxically pretended like, no way. No way. It couldn't be a weeb thing. I remember slightly. I don't know. Somewhere in the middle, bro. Somewhere in the middle. There's so many states out of the 50 that I have no idea what they are. It's just a plot of land, honestly. Also, Texas and California, those places are so large. Like, we should break that shit up or something, man. I've got a couple family members that live in Texas, and I've visited Texas before, and the amount, I think you can fit like some of the first colonies. Let's think like fucking, you can fit like 1,000 New York states inside of Texas. It's like the difference between the moon and the sun. Not the Pokemon post or something like that, but it's pretty crazy. Anyway. Bro seated on GeoGuessr. Actually, check his PC. He's seating the GeoGuessr. England for living is yikes. Visiting is fine. What's wrong with living there? I am an appreciator of all of the posts on Suburban Sprawl and all the people who talk about, you know, we should not have horrible, like 3-bedroom houses that all look the same in a straight line, and it's all picket fences, and it takes like 5 hours to get to the grocery store because we decided to line our roads with this shit. And then someone posts a picture of, I don't know, some small town in Europe, and they're like, this is how it should be. I'm a huge fan of that. Because I agree. I don't even like cars. For the longest time, I was telling my family, I'm like, I'm not gonna get a car. I'm gonna get a fucking horse. I'm gonna trot around in that shit. This is before Old Town Road, okay? This is before Lil Nas X went to prison for assaulting several officers to promote his album. All this to say, what's wrong with Europe, man? There's some places that are really nice. I remember watching a video that was like, I think it's Switzerland or something like that. And now this is obviously a YouTube video, so it could have just been blatantly false and inaccurate. Egads, can't imagine a YouTuber doing that. But I think at some point they said something like, in Switzerland, I believe? It was one of those Nordic cringe countries where everyone's blonde. And there were like 5 laws that you can't believe were real. Pog face. I think one of them was like, your dog can't be loud. Your dog can't be loud, or they like clip its cords or something like that. And then another one was like, you have to sit down while you pee. And I was like, oh, the libtards will love this one. I forget what it was. It was like, it was actually crazy. All of them were like, as an American, you could look at it and be like, oh, my freedom. But as a normal human being who's looking at this and being like, you know what? These are all like things I wish I could have shot someone for if they didn't pay attention to them. I'm glad this is a law. God damn, I just keep Europe posting. I need to stop. England has a fucked housing crisis. It's called overpopulation. All right, the entire world has a population crisis, or not population, has a freaking housing crisis. people are like, oh, we're gonna have a population crisis, but Elon Musk has to breed every single person he meets, offer them a seed so that we can repopulate the earth. Meanwhile, there's not enough homes everywhere for everybody. I'm just saying, chat. Let's just all live with Elon Musk. I want my neighbors to know me more than I know me. I think mine do. And also, sometimes when I hear my neighbors, like, I live in an apartment, so I've seen some things. I've seen some different neighbors over time. Also, let's look at the sticky bomb chance before I go on another rant. 43% chance for sticky bomb, and the explosion radius is, so my gasoline is 16 meters. My sticky bombs is 10. 6 meter difference between the two. All right. Now, that's 6 meters. That's what I was showing your mom last night. But 6 meters is not that small, you know? But at the same time, that's good AoE. Sticky bombs are AoE. I want this to be known. No sticky bomb erasure. This shit's good. Oh, oh, yeah. I kind of want to keep the brooch. Did we pick up a Wungus? I think we did pick up a Wungus. Do I want to keep the things so I can heal, maybe? Perchance? I don't know. Oh, actually, if I do get a Wungus and I heal, that would, and I pick up an Aegis at some point, it would be nice. This is a poly loot, so I'm actually losing my mind pog right now. I don't care who Urasaka sends, I will not meet Hanako at Embers. For real. Putting that shit off forever. But also, number 2. Is Arasaka the only Megacorp? I thought there were supposed to be multiple Megacorps in Cyberpunk. It feels like it's like Arasaka and then Militech. And Militech is like Iron Man 2. Where the one guy, the dunce guy, who keeps trying to, you know, get the contracts and everything. Arasaka's Tony Stark. That dude is Militech. That's how it feels. At least in game. I don't know, man. Imagine wanting to reproduce in this economy. You've got to. That's the only way to make it. I'm just saying. Listen, chat. Okay, we have a population collapse incoming within the next, like, fuck, I don't know how long. I'm gonna get rid of war banners for sure. The population collapse is like incoming. It's like bad. And also like 90% of the jobs for the next couple decades is basically going to be like nursing and healthcare just to take care of all the aging ass boomers. No offense, boomers, but it's reality. That's just the job trend. And we're coming up on a population collapse. I'm just saying, if there was any time to have children, it's probably about now. Now, I wouldn't immediately stop popping them out right now, but I'd be prepared. All right, I have myself like a wife or something and be like, we're just going to hold off for a little bit, honey. And then as soon as the government's like, okay, we need to start incentivizing all these people to reproduce, boom, you're in. Tax credits, people who have children don't pay tax or something, some shit like that. Something crazy like that, that's got to happen eventually. You'll gain all the wealth from reproducing using government incentives. Then, as the boomers pass in the next 30-something years, you will have used this newfound wealth with your army of children to buy up all of the housing. Like Genghis Khan, you have seeded the earth. And then after that, I didn't want to get rid of my fireworks, but I have to. I have to get rid of some of this stuff, man. And then after that, you're going to be the richest person in on the world. You've got it. Low-key, I would be a great dad, Pepper says, playing Silksong. Instead of working on their project / calamity / what even are you doing right now? I don't want to get rid of medkit, but I am going to get rid of it. It's so sad. I never see you buy lunars. How do you only have 250? That's because when I do buy lunars, I go all out. I'm like, I go to a blue portal and I'm like, okay, I want an egocentrism with this run. And if I don't get the egocentrism, I will roll until I'm out of coins or I find it. Which ends up costing like a ridiculous amount, like 70 coins in a single run. I'll get like 10 back if I end up winning. Sometimes I don't. Just keeping it real. Sometimes I do be losing. It's mercenary, so I've been staring at the scrap screen for like 5 minutes. I actually don't know what I want to do. Because I want to get rid of so much stuff, but at the same time I don't. I want to... Okay, I'm going to keep the bungus. I'm going to keep the brooch. And here's my thinking on this, okay? I kind of want to get rid of the PSG, actually. What else do I want to get rid of? Leeching Seed? Yeah, I don't think I heal that much from these. Even with all my other stuff going on. I'm going to keep the Gore's Tome and Roll of Pennies and other stuff because if I do manage to find like a long-standing Solitude or something, I'm just throwing it out there. Okay. So my thinking, all right, as we don't pot roll, is that if I keep the brooch, I can get my barrier up a little bit, which will allow Aegis, if I do acquire Aegis, because you always end up acquiring Aegis at some point. It will always drop eventually. And if I get that with the Weeping Fungus, that little Topaz Brooch gets us started, and then the Aegis is able to pop off. It's always going to do well. You need like one brooch and then a kill, and your Aegis will start working. And then if you ever lose your barrier, you're kind of cooked, but that's the strategy. That's how to make Aegis work. If it sounds like it's very difficult to keep it up, it is, all right? Also, that's what I said on last night. High five! Yo, it's Lysate Cell? Do I want that? I mean, the answer is obviously yes. Slicing wins Lysate Cell? I remember a Brainstalks build like this. We also don't have a single fuel cell. If I pick up like a couple fuel cells and I see something awesome like an ATG, ICBM, not ATG, ICBM and disposable missile launcher, I will cry. But until then, I'm happy. I'm happy to do what I can. I honestly might get a backup mag. Or two. That would help me skip Mithrix. Or skip 2 Mithrix. Get to the pillars. Be very helpful. Second I joined, I got Yo Mama Burn. I'm sorry. Not your mama, actually. Everyone else is in chat. Their mama. Not yours, though. Your mom's cool. Wish I had the ceremonial dagger. 100 likes on the YouTube stream. Pog. 100 Azzies in the YouTube? Pog? There's the radius of the sun. Pi r squared. Pi r squared is circumference. So to solve this equation, just work backwards. Cheating aloud. This is a Christian stream. Whoa. Think Christians don't cheat? Ask what your pastor was doing last night. Because he wasn't preaching. Mentioned merging items before. Would be sick to see that. Oh, I do remember the merging conversation. Was that last week? I really wish that they would merge. Like, I wish I could merge so many different items. But I don't even know how that mechanic would work. I'm going to leave that up to like a smart modder or maybe Gearbox or something like that. But I feel like I'm going to... How much scrap do I have? Hold on. I have enough. Okay, I can get 2 free greens, or I can keep printing more backup magazines, or I can get a sticky bomb. I kind of want to see how much sticky bomb. I think here's what I'm going to do. Okay, so we're at 43%. I pick up this sticky bomb. puts us 51%. Half a chance for a total damage sticky bomb, which actually goes insane. Honestly, can I just print more of these? Having a 100% sticky bomb chance would probably go insane, especially with Polyloot. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might get one more of these and then get another backup mag. Because I haven't been getting a lot of backup mags and I want to like maybe pillar skip with this. I don't know if I can, but I can try. Yeah, I think that's the sauce. I have a stun grenade. Kind of. I could keep the stun grenade. I could keep the stun grenade. I think I shall keep the stun grenade. Did we 100%? We did. Thoughts on the new Survivor R&D? That Survivor, when I was playing the playtest initially, was my favorite of the two, I think. It was kind of, they were kind of even, but like for a little bit, I was like, this Survivor feels clean. And that was during the playtest. That was a while ago. That's how good it was. Okay, our macro has paid off tremendously. Okay, so let's review what we did in that past stage, chat. We thought about Aegis and healing, so we picked up the Weeping Fungus. Now we have a new Kahanas. We have essentially created a small version of Little Disciple. Pog. Now, on top of that, we also saved some of our white scrap, enough to get 2 sale stars. Now, the first sale star that you have guarantees you an additional item, but every additional sale star increases the chance of getting more items. So the first one, you can only get +1. But the second one, you could get up to 5. It's just like an infinitesimally low chance. However, with 57 leaf clover and now having 3 sale stars, we have a 8% chance at 5 items. Anyway, long-standing solitude, perchance, maybe? Imagine benthic and glass. Imagine you. Wait, hold on. I shouldn't say that. Face reveal today? Oh, no. All right. Popping my knuckles like how I popped in your mom last night. Hold a message for reason. Smart detection. Allow will post it to chat. Here we go. That was crazy that Automod got that. I don't even know why. I've seen more hateful things get through. Hello, Mr. R&D. How the run's been going? Pretty good so far. OG Sticky Bomb on top. We never forget. Let's do a vote, chat. Should we get long-standing solitude? Long-standing? Yes? No? Let's run a little vote real quick. Some interaction. 100 likes on the stream. Well, since we hit 100 likes, I think it's only fair that we do a face reveal. Okay? Now, I'm a little nervous about doing this, chat. But, listen. Don't say I look like the troll face. Don't say it. Please. Here it comes. Been very nervous about this. God, it's so ugly. See, this is why I can't face reveal. This is why I can't. I'm turning the cam back off. This is why I can't run the cam. I turn on the cam, people say I look like troll face guy. Come on. Why does it say dream on top of your head? Because that's what we are. We're dreamers. We're dreamers, you and I. We believe in a better tomorrow. One that ideally doesn't have population collapse. Okay, we got. I'll give it another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off to the races. Long-standing solitude. Always get 2. Always stay strapped with 2 long-standing solitudes. So, oh, that focus convergence is fire. Gas. Gas and fire. Holy crap. How do I say your name? How do I look at it? Is it Michael? Is that an I or is it an L? So it's a Malcel. I need to know. I dream of not seeing that face ever again. What the fuck do you say that? This is why I never turned the cam on. It's Mycel? Oh, Michael. Is it Mycel? You know what? Let's call you My. Thanks for the tier 1, my goat. September, am I right? Michael? Oh, I was right. Okay. I'm okay with theme names. I can understand them sometimes. Sometimes I miss the mark a little bit, but he just mentioned Def or Mark. So when you were asking where to, why you never see me spend lunar coins, why do I have none? You just saw it right there. I just spent like over 100. Woo! I was trying to get a second long standing. I'm a little lazy. I don't want to come back here, but I will if I have to. Ooh, we could go to Aurelionite for more items. Perchance. Streamer is dream. Streamer prefer operator. Therefore new character cannot be minor. Ha, you're right. It's not minor. It's Steve from Minecraft. They're pulling a whatchamacallit. I'm pulling a smash. SME Pastor. Another Dota meme. Where are my Dota heads at? I need to keep going down more and more esoteric routes of mentioning Dota till only the real ones are left. Coming here right after picking up long-standing solitude might be dirty business, but hey, that's what I'm about. We have like 2 Gore's tomes, so it shouldn't be that bad. I'm really going to test out how bad long-standing solitude is if you don't have 2. This is our official test. I recommend clearing your inventory a little bit, as too many items can give your survivor back pain. Huh? You know what? I didn't think about that. I was just throwing an icy hot. What if we got an icy hot item and we kept stacking it? Would that give us more inventory weight? Is there like an item? Is there like... Can we like come up with an item like, let's call it the S&P 500, where if I'm like sitting on a stage and there's no enemies spawning, can there be like a steady trickle of gold? Like in Age of Mythology when you get the Shrine of Talos or whatever the heck that is, the thing that slowly trickles in constant resources for you. That's what I need. Like right now, it should be like, okay, you get 1 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold, just a little bit of gold while nothing's on the map. I think that would honestly make me a little less irritable. Because what am I doing right now? I gotta wait for something to spawn just so I can open this chest. And then when that's done spawning, I have to now open 7 of these things. Herm? What the? In long-standing solitude on this stage 3 and I soft lock my game for 30 minutes. Yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. Standing on that rock scare enemies away? What's going on? What's happening? About to start playing Uma Musume on the second monitor over here. Or Slay the Spire. I'm not gonna lie, when I got on today, chat, I've said this like 5 times already, but I think there's a lot of new people in here. Average viewer duration can't be that high. I was in the middle of like pulling up Slay the Spire to play a game, and then I looked at the time and I looked at the date and I was like, shit! About the lunar item that spawns enemies? What about that one? The mercurial, or no, what is it? It's the shrine one, right? That one only works on shrines. Are these shrines? Does this count as a shrine? This is a beacon. That could have been useful for here. Should I just realize it's the afternoon? Welcome to the afternoon, bucko. No more early morning naps for you. Fall damage to trigger roll of pennies. Roll of pennies can actually, fun fact, only be triggered by an enemy. So if there is something, if you get hit by something that's not an enemy, including Hellfire Tincture, fall damage, etc., you don't make money. And if there's ever like an entity out there that like hits you that isn't an enemy or something like that, that also won't make you money. Void Fog, I think might give you money. I can't remember, but it has to be, you have to be getting hit by an enemy. That's how it works. I think that the recent gambler video I had that I put out, the house, I think in that video I discovered this because I was trying to use my house ability to trigger roll of pennies and it wasn't working. I was like, oh, rats. Skip the large chest sail star moment. Good. Don't wait to use your sail star on a large chest. You'll just forget. Almost like 50% of the time I do that, I legitimately forget to buy to like get other items. Like I'll be like, oh yeah, I used the sail star on a large chest. Or worst case scenario, I don't find a large chest and now I have to go backtrack and remember where all the items were. Almost every time I do that, I end up missing extra items anyway. So I end up cooking myself. So don't do that to yourself. Don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes, and as soon as you see a chest, pop that sail star. Unless, of course, it's like a healing chest, then don't do that, maybe. Macro might not be real, but you know what is? The limited amount of time you have on this earth, and I'm not going to spend it looking for a large chest on a map that doesn't have one, okay? I'll stand on that business. And Plasma Shrimp sucks. Drops mic. Oh, I just realized you guys can't hear my Vine Boom sound effects anymore. Because I switched my sound so you can't hear my desktop audio anymore. Oh no. You guys didn't know that I was actually watching Batman vs Superman this entire time. What the heck? Well, I just got to the part where he says, Martha, how do you know that name? Ugh. The director is stacking credits while you stay outside the spawn zone so we can spawn a bunch of elites when you come back. Opium. It's like saying Christopher Nolan's making a bunch of dog shit films so he could eventually come back and make a good one. Am I right? Any Christopher Nolan stands out there? We did see Odysseus. It's coming out soon or something, I think, right? And I'm hype about that. Yo, Azzy! What are you doing here on Twitch and not on freaking... Wait, what the heck? I just got my phone. I just got a spam call that went through my notifications. I have my shit silent. How is it possible? Sorry, that just blew my mind. Anyway, Azzy, what are you doing? Pop my sail star in the sub? Hey, it actually worked because that rider also popped theirs. There you go. These are the tier 1. 2. My goats. And potentially, at least until someone else subscribes, my 2 favorite chatters. Don't tell the others. Wait, you're killing so many things. Why is your money always 0? It's called Long-Standing Solitude. The greatest item in the game. Not allowed to get gold anymore, but you are allowed to get old. film by... Holy shit, I can't remember his name now. Who's the guy who made the Avatar The Last Airbender movie? Who's this macro I keep hearing about? I'm dyslexic. I'm trying to Marco and then you go Polo, but... Shyamalan. Oh, M. Night Shyamalama. Yeah. My goat? See, I can't keep my thoughts straight because I just... You said that name, and now I can't tie it back to what I was saying earlier because I don't remember what I was saying. Holy shit. Goldfish attention span is real shit, chat. That's rough. What's a vine? That's wild. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'll have to figure out my audio situation later. For now, we have 8. We can buy all the shrines. Pretty sure we don't have any more. Oh, now you're gonna spawn? Fuck you. Always when you need them the least. Although I could use them regardless of the time. Said his time on Earth is limited and went and bought a long-standing solitude. I wanted to get 2, but I ran out of lunar coins to spend. Can I be frank? I'm not talking about the hot dogs. Dude, my phone is like bugging out. I hate Apple, man. Why do you people like Apple products again? Someone tell me. Okay, we're gonna go to the green portal. This should take us to False Sun, I think. This should be his stage. Wait, did I miss the new Survivor and release date reveal? You missed one of those things. Doing the False Sun 3 times. Also, roll a pennies, poggies. See, sales are in these. This map is small enough and I'm fast enough that I'm okay with potentially going and looking for a large chest. However, don't take this as me approving of macro. It's just simply more onerous on me to ignore macro in this circumstance. And wouldn't you know, no large chest on this stage, huh? Well, well, well. Really makes you stink, huh? Yeah, you also missed the face reveal. And the face reveal. You missed it. Once in a lifetime opportunity. I was just about to say, why do I never get prayer beads when I have this beautiful item with me? It's okay. We don't... It's fine. I have a Kasharos, right? Did someone check my inventory? Check his PC? Someone please come over check. Yeah, I have a Kasharos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good job, chat. Warp Deco, and it's not going to fall off the map. I'm Poggy. Gasoline, but it's going to fall off the map. I'm not Poggy. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Credit card cooks us. With long-standing solitude, we're cooked with credit card. Fuck. It's also going to get harder and harder to stack shit. No. I just want more Warp Decos so I can get more money and then buy more stuff. No. What's our chance on our Gore's Tome? 15% chance? Woo, and it gives us a lot of money. I think we do Busted Key here. Low key? I think the Busted Key. Until I can make it to a blue portal and pick up a second long-standing solitude, we're kind of stuck being very poor for a very long time. I think I'm just going to keep grabbing more Warped Echoes. I don't even know if this helps me. 440 gold is a drop in the bucket. Yeah, I think we're just poor. Fuck, he's captain posting right now. Oh, roll of pennies? Ooh, roll of pennies. That's an interesting one. I don't think stacking more roll of pennies is really going to do it for us. I think instead, a repulsion armor would give us more HP overall, more effective HP, therefore being able to use roll of pennies more often. I'm just thinking out loud here. 672, 9 times. Cooldown's lower. But I'm still a grower. Where's this at? 3. We have 15 damage reduction. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's grab that. That could end up saving us if we ever get smacked really hard. Which I don't know. When's my dad coming home? Oh, good one. High five, everybody with abusive family. That plays well. But there's a scrapper macro confirmed. No, macro is fake and lame. Because what happens... Actually, you know what? Last time, macro did prevail. You know what? I take it back. Macro worked when we were doing our little 57 league clover. Macro got us to where we are, so we have to respect it. Barrel, barrel. Now, would I be upset if perhaps we got another Gore's Tome, or perchance actually, I don't even know if a Gore's Tome would really help. It just makes each kill more effective in terms of gold. The chance itself isn't really that important. Long-standing Solitude about to turn this into a 3-hour long run. Yeah. Does Warp Deco cancel the healing from Wungus when you were running? Nope. Warp Deco, I think, is just... It's pretty bugged right now, and for like a whole bunch of different reasons. But I think it's actually, if completely functional, it's a very strong item. One of the strongest. I think it's actually the strongest defensive item, besides Safer Spaces. That's only because Safer Spaces just straight up blocks all damage. How much money do we have? I could save this to wait for my Sale Star in the next stage. We could do that. We have 2 purchases already. I think I'm just going to save. Squid? No squid. Wait, no, I should have kept the squid. Fuck, I'm stupid. It's okay. It's alright. I'm allowed to be stupid. I'm a professional. Stun grenade. I think it's time for you to finally leave my inventory. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fish for soup here. We have 5 green scrap, 2 regenerating. So that means we have 7. We need 3 green items. Wouldn't you know it, there's a Berserker's Pauldron. Wouldn't you know it, there's 3 of them. Now we can get 2 reds if we want. I'm going to keep the Topaz Brooch. I love a Topaz Brooch. It also helps with the Eclipse max HP modifier. Because if you didn't know, I think Barrier can go up to like 50% of your max HP or something like that. I think. Chat, I think. Don't quote me on this. I think it's somewhere around there. And with that... where was I going with that? Oh yeah. That also increases your total max HP. And every time you're hit on Eclipse 8 difficulty, it looks at your max HP and it determines whether it's going to apply a curse and how much of that curse it's going to apply. Heretofore, if you have more max HP from more Topaz Brooch, you actually take less curse damage. So in a way, Topaz Brooch is broken. I have three shop things. Yeah, I think we go next. How much white scrap do I have? What would I scrap? Kind of don't like... Oh, I don't like Bolstering Lantern. Let's scrap this. I don't like this item. I still don't like this item. I liked it when it was gimmicky and it increased in AoE. Now I just dislike the item so much. It's like...
End the run?
Who just said that? Ren Legacy? End the run? Imagine not keeping people on the edge of their seats. I'll end the run when we have a release date for Risk of Rain. DLC 3. How about that? Although I do appreciate the Prime. For 8 months, I go. I had a Monsoon player tell me not to use Wungus on Engineer. Red overlay that warped echo displays can be a little confusing at first. That's also true. I also have collapse display. So. No, you probably shouldn't use Wungus on Engineer. Just don't do it. Shouldn't use Wungus for like 90% of runs. Because Wungus sucks. Get owned, Wungus. No, but why take Wungus when you can have Bungus? Think about that. Peg you! Dyslexia? You're showing off your dyslexia by misspelling dyslexia. That's hilarious. Do you know they have dyslexia books for dyslexic people? I didn't know. I didn't know y'all had a whole like sign language thing going on. Ooh, here's my busted key box. Oh. Oh. I'm losing my mind. I just joined date. What happened to the... Are you talking about the news? That's how the news goes. Well, there's no release date. They just said probably still coming out in 2025. Probably. And then next dev diary, they'll show something else. They'll show the other survivor. The returning survivor. They did not mention the fact that they could talk about the release date in the next one either. Which leads me to believe there's a 50-50 shot. I'm very good at statistics. 50-50 shot. Maybe they don't release the DLC this year. Another alien head. There's a lot of heads. We've got the Soulbound Catalyst, which is essentially a skeleton of some dude's spine without the jaw. And then we have an alien head. Which, by the way, has anyone even looked at this thing? Where's it at? What creature is this? What animal on Petrichor is this? I've lost faith in you beating Hollow Knight before Silksong's release. Nah, we can still do it. Who's the new survivors? Well, they only showed us the one. The new survivor, the OC, which is essentially just pilot. Let's be for real. It's like pilot with a few things subtracted. And it's operator. That's what their name is. It's not pilot. It's operator. But just want to throw that out there. Oh, Tenthabobble. Kind of prefer Chronobobble for this fight, but this fight should be easy. Ish. Oh my god. What's with all the reds dropping from the ceiling? The reds only drop on your second loop or something? He says he got 57 Leaf Clover and Runic Lens in the same run. And Laser Scope in the same stage. Fall Sun stage might be a problem, chat. Are they a smooth operator? Okay, good one. Yes, they are. Actually, unironically. Whoa, the soup. The soup of the gods. The Tri-Tip Dagger soup. Yes. I wish. Oh, runic or electric boomerang. So we take one Sonorous Whispers. I think I take electric boomerang. Take one Sonorous Whispers. Another Sonorous Whispers increases the drop chance from elites to like astronomical levels. So I think I also take a second Sonorous Whispers. Now we have a 11% chance. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be way more than that. It was not even... I don't even think that was a 2% increase. But over the course of 100 kills, 1,000 kills, that adds up. Oh, you're still live? Of course I am, Lyasim. Are you still live too? Living? A dead one? An alien? Imagine you have FMV last round, you would have been a gold XP. Oh, shit, that reminds me. I still need to go to the blue portal for another long dating solitude. Operator, is that a Warframe reference? Well, see, I was going for the CS:GO slash Valorant reference, but you went to a totally different genre. Wait, is Warframe an extraction looter shooter? Is that what that is? The operator? Oh, because they're a little kitten. It's cute. I like that. Don't do the thing. Don't go to the center. Stay with me, Rock Johnson. Journey to the center of planet Earth. Yeah. 2 dose. Yo! First off, energy drink, pop off. Okay, let's see here. Current damage, proc coefficient. We can have brain stocks, which is really good on this character. No cap. If I did this, this is a skip. This is straight up just a skip to Mithrix. I kill an elite, I go straight to the moon. I just shoot up. But it turns my screen purple. Big negative. I think with this, borderline, we already have low cooldowns with Alien Head. And then Nukahan's opinion, obviously massive damage with our Weeping Wungus. It's kind of hard. Sorta Warframe is a grindy looter shooter that sorta plays like PoE once you get deep enough. Click a button, clear a room. Yeah, better Destiny. Came before Destiny though. Ooh. Mentioned Warframe and Destiny in the same sentence. It's scary out there. I think I kind of want brain stocks. I kind of want everything. You know what I mean? Is it too much? Is it too much to ask for everything? I think not. Slicing winds go burr. This is true. This is true. But think about potentially having... I shouldn't kill this thing. Well, it's dead. Rats. Oh yeah, my 10 trillion sales stars. Maybe I'll end up getting the Nukahanas again anyway. Oh! Shurikens! Yes! 2 shurikens. Gimme, gimme. Give me your man after midnight. See, I told you, you always get an Aegis. You always get an Aegis. People are like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you planning for an Aegis in stage 5? Or it was probably, I think it was like 7. Why are you planning to pick up Aegis on like stage 7? Brother, look at this, okay? I read the script before I went out there and acted, alright? I'm no... Who's the guy in Tron that runs a cult? We talked about him all the time, but I can't get him off my mind now. Holy shit, imagine having 10 brain coats. Holy shit, imagine having a prayer bead. A Kajaros in Reaper sauce. I'm just gonna open every large chest and then we leave. There it is. There's the fuel cell. Is Silksong really that bad, or are people trolling? I think people are trolling because I've heard that it's good. And the only people that would probably say that Silksong's bad are the people who probably didn't like Silksong to begin with. And then they went to go play it and they're like, oh my god, I hate Metroidvanias. Why did everyone say this game is really good? I think that's it. I think that explains everything. Boom. You bought Silksong yet, or are you waiting to beat Hollow Knight, or are you just not going to get it? I'll probably... Honest to God, I need to start saving money, chat. Spending $20 on this freaking game? Come on now. That's a lot. That's a lot, okay? It's a lot to buy $20 worth of game. Alright. This economy? But after I beat regular Hollow Knight, I'll probably get it. I'll probably play it. I'll probably wait until the hype's completely died down and no one cares anymore. Then I'll start playing it. Then I'll be like, guys, this game's amazing. That's my favorite way of doing things, so. Ooh, another tougher times. Tougher times. That goes so nutty. You're supposed to be a boss. No. What are we doing? Silksong is goated when Metroidvania is the Metroidvania. is the vibe. Yeah, I don't like Metroidvanias, but I also have barely played any. A second Aegis has hit my inventory. Plus 50% of the amount you healed. Whew. Look at this. Now I don't even need Topaz Brooch anymore. Well. Okay, hold on. Maybe a third Aegis? We need a third Aegis is what we're talking about. A Rejuve Rack. A Rejuve Rack would solve this. Never mind. Oh shit, Liasim. Or is this in between reps? Thanks for the $2. Hope this helps. Don't spend it all in one place. I'm cooked. Immediately spending this on Silksong right now. What did I just drop? Oh, it's the PSG. Hello. It is harder than Hollow Knight. Silksong? Isn't one of the reasons that it took so long to come out that they were adding a whole bunch of things? And it just kind of got like scope creep over time. And they just kept adding and adding. And they obviously want to make a good game, so they were polishing these systems, and it just kept going and going. Therefore, heretofore, there should be a lot of stuff in Hollow Knight. I rest my case, Your Honor. Also, attack speed again. Get out of here. Oh, okay, there's 2 large chests we need to open. There's 2 large chests inside of us. Probably gonna take a while. Woo! I mean, Silksong is also in the PC Xbox Game Pass. Could Loki just get that? Oh shit, it is? I mean, I like owning my games personally, because who knows? I'll play Silksong for like a day, and then I'll come back to it like 3 months later and be like, where were we? Ooh, a second unstable Tesla coil, Pog. So I like to own my games personally, you know, instead of subscribing away my life. But that's value right there. Especially, does Xbox Game Pass, are they still handing out like $1 trial periods for like a month or something like that? Is it still like Prime? Or they've entirely cornered the market, but they're still giving out trials nonstop? There'll be some bloody stream. No, it's not a UTI. Don't say that. It's not a UTI. Bloody stream is just a feeling you have. Okay, another Bungus, and we're still... Yeah, we need like rejuvenation rack, corpse bloom. Need to be more prepared. We need more items. More mouse bites for this one, I'd say. We weren't quite prepared with the Aegis. We were on our way though. We have enough HP that the barrier isn't negligible. How about that? Oh, that's a lot of items. Ooh, imagine this was a oh, that's a sales star, Pog. I was gonna say, imagine that was a whatchamacallit, we all know what we're talking about. Shatter Spleen. Boom. Buying a physical copy of BL4, and apparently GameStop said I get a mask with it. Bane mask posting? Wait, that's actually sick. First off, GameStop still exists? Second off, you have something that can physically read a disc for Borderlands? Last time I looked at the Xboxes that came out, do they even have a disc reader in them? We went from like those things being the media entertainment devices, like Blu-ray, etc., to like, I don't think, I feel like the last time I looked at like an Xbox One or something like that, it did not have a disc reader. Anyway. I mean, you don't own your Steam games either, so I don't know how you'd own it. Okay, that's different. That's different. Because Steam is ran by Gabe Newell, and he is our goad. He's our god. And honest to God, if Steam goes down, the FBI better buckle the fuck up, because piracy is going to be in an all-time high. Sailing the 7 seas with the boys. What's the thing everybody always says? If buying isn't ownership or something like that, then piracy isn't stealing. So I forget what I don't know what people say. Okay, I don't. But it's something along those lines. Okay, this is our 9th Warped Echo, and I'm absolutely happy right now. 11 damage instances on our Warped Echo is crazy. I'm gonna buy another ignition tank. You never know how useful this could be. We're gonna grab this. Boom. I knew that this would be a sales star that would be valuable. I macroed the shit out of that. So now we get double the items yet again. Open this. It's 2 items that I could care less about. Truly don't care about them. But we got more. Was there a scrapper on the stage? That's all I care about. No, there wasn't. All right. Why does the game say you have no money? Okay, I know that was an old saying, but old comment. But it's a long-standing solitude, which just takes away my money. I can't gain money, but I gain XP instead. That's how we grow in our strength. I'm almost max level. So a long-standing solitude at this point probably isn't even really going to do much for me. But I should be able to full loot this next upcoming stage. That's what we're hoping for. I saw 3 regen scrap, so I could technically buy this without too much of an issue. I'm a little worried it's going to take my sale star, though. There's also an Aurelionite portal. How much is the reroll cost here? 4? I reroll one more time. I reroll one more time. I wish rerolls. I wish they would cap rerolls at like, I don't know, 5 lunar coins each. It's just flat. But you only get a certain amount each shop. I think that's better. That way people aren't incentivized to cheat in coins. Because as it stands right now, as it long stands, people are heavily incentivized to do so. Alright, I have 3 long-standing solitudes. I will be not taking this because I don't need it and it's useless to me. I will be going to the Dream of Wealth. Yes, I do dream of wealth. I also just dream in general. Face reveal time. Hey, how's it going, everybody? If buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing. Boom! ISM, you always know. No joke, I think if Steam goes down, the PC market will crash. Probably. No one's going to buy it. Imagine, actually, if Steam goes down, whatever the next big company is, like, I don't know. I don't think it's ever going to be Epic Games. So it'll probably be like Microsoft, but Microsoft's product is so shit that honestly, I don't even think it would be them. But maybe it's them. It's definitely not going to be like Ubisoft or any other battle. So out of the other player, it's like they're not even trying, honestly. Epic kind of low-key tried, but it was embarrassing to look at. You made Fortnite. Rest on your laurels and stop doing things. But if Steam ever falls and there's like one person left, like Microsoft, we're fucked. They're like, actually, PC Game Pass, it's $60 a month. And then, yeah, you're cooked. Happy would 11 ages make you? Inconceivably so. I've been watching your older videos. You definitely mellowed out and got funnier. Hey, that's what I like to hear. I had some character growth. I heard myself in one of my older videos just recently, and let me tell you, never listen to your old self. It's so bad. I was like, who is this kid? Can someone tell him to shut up? I almost commented on my own video and said, you're washed, kid. Plus other obscenities as well, but... RD, when are we going to see you complete a TI? I think you could win. Well, there was that one year that Valve was like, if you win Battle Pass or something like that, or open qualifiers, that you can go to TI. And me and my friends did almost sign up. But one of us had something going on in their lives. I think it was band practice. I'm not sure. That's the only thing that stopped us. It's the only thing that stopped us, but that's a good question. Probably never now. Arteezy's out. Ever since Arteezy stopped playing professionally, I have not paid attention to Dota 2 professional. I'm sorry. It's reality. I can't go to the freaking False Sun again? I mean, it makes sense, but I also need a scrapper on this stage. Thank you very much. Mr. Research and Development, what do you think of Toho? What the hell is Toho? Might be GOG, but even GOG doesn't have a huge library compared to Steam. Oh, I do remember GOG. I always got that one confused with, what is it? G2A, I think? Or whatever that one is, where it's like a scam site. Where it's like people are selling stolen keys for like $2. Oh my god. A scavenger? I always forget about these things. I didn't know they still existed. I thought they were extinct. Definitely stinking. Holy, it's a bleed printer. It's happening. It's happening. Whoa, and we have polyloot, and we have, how much bleed do we have right now? We have 51% plus the 10%, which is like 19% from Noxious Thorn. So we already have like 70%. Honestly, I can print like 2 of these and probably get to max. See? 64%? Yeah, we're almost there. 75%, and then this is 19%. So we're on our way. Home sweet home. I think one more and it is legitimately maxed out. Should I print the final one? Yeah, that sounds right. Let's just hope that we don't find another tri-tip dagger. Actually, you know what? No. We have a smaller proc coefficient on some of our other items. Of course. Of course we gotta keep doing it. Also, there's a scrapper, so we have prayer beads and stuff. I'm so happy right now. Anyway, what were we saying? Why isn't your YouTube chat in the chat box? It is. We're not showing in chat. Some of you are. I think sometimes my thing bugs out. And spoiler alert, every now and then, like some of your guys' chats, I can't believe I used my sale star on this. Rip. Some of your guys' chat won't show up in my little restream box here that shows all of the chats combined. And so I just never see your message. And I don't know why. I noticed it happening a couple times. And I fixed it and rectified it. Like I just checked the chats individually. But other times, like obviously I can't know all the time. I'm not all seeing. I'm not omniscient. I might be a macro god, but that's only because I play my cards right. Anyway, you know what time it is, chat. Boop or poop. And remember, YouTube, you can't vote because you don't have rights. You have lefts, though, I think. Is Dota 2 just League of Legends? Yeah, but better. Yeah, G2A is ass. I got scammed there once. I think one of my keys for DayZ is on there. Probably. So someone could probably have bought my old... Actually, it was Arma, I think. Arma 2. Oh my god, wait. More looping. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Let's check how much space I have on my PC. Oh yeah, we got so much space. You wouldn't even believe the amount of space we have right now. Holy crap. See if he sees this. Hamatro can beat Goku easily. Who the fuck is Hamatro? Is that like a ham-based enemy? Wait, did you get your Armor 2 key stolen? I used to steal Armor 2 keys. May have gotten yours. Apologies if so. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever told this story on stream. I guess we're looping. That's crazy. We're back to our old ways. Speaking of old R&D. I feel like I've told this story before, but yeah, back in the day when there was Arma DayZ, I only played Arma 2 to play DayZ with my friend. And when we played, this dumbass went to YouTube And I think it might have been like a hack or something like that. Or whatever. It's one of those videos where it's like, click the link in the YouTube video and you can have aimbots or something like that. And this stupid asshole, pardon my French, was like, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get the whatever. So he sends me the link. I download it. Nothing happens. We're both cooked. We both lose our keys. Like we like log in. And so like our keys are like stolen or something. I forget. I don't even remember how it happened. I just remember emailing Battle Eye or whatever the cheating service was, being like, hey man, someone stole my key. Can I have this shit back? Never forget that day. My dumbass friend sent me a link from a freaking YouTube video that said, download hacks here. Hacks4u.com. Actually, it was probably more like a .nz or something. I don't know. I thought I said Hamatro, like the card game. Yeah, that's what I don't even know what a Halatro is. I know halal. Stole armored 2 keys from people downloading a hack at a YouTube video that harvested the key, then I could use it when my accounts got banned. So I was constantly changing keys in front of their anti-cheat. Well, well, well. Aren't we just fancy smancy? Oh, I have the pearl thing. Were there just 2 dudes standing on top of me? Pog, that's kind of cool. Let's get rid of the Hunter's Harpoon. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Monster Tube. Let's go ahead and get rid of the, dare I say, Double Aegis. No? Let's go ahead and get rid of the fireworks again, because we're going to find more fireworks. So thanks for letting me keep... No problem. R&D, does Operators M2 proc? I think so. I actually don't remember. Or I can barely remember what my previous sentence was. I'll be putting periods on places I should be putting commas because I just can't fully formulate a coherent thought. Someone stole my key while I was trying to hack your game. Give me a free key. Yeah, I guess I'll help you. I'll help you out. Oh, regenerating scrap just sitting here. Oh, we voted for a loop, right? What's going on, chat? This is why sometimes you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. How do I say this? Have a voice. Or else every game is just going to be 1 4-hour mercenary run. Energy drink is valid. Energy drink is valid. If I got more energy drinks, which I don't need, I could just skip straight to Mithrix. I can already skip straight to Mithrix, but... Oh, that's a Noxious Thorn. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's Noxious Thorn. Also, with 3 long-standing Solitudes, I hit max level almost immediately. I have free items for, like, the next 3 stages. And I have not a worry in the world. And I can gain money back, because I forgot I had that one fix on. Balatro. I really want to play Balatro again. Every time someone brings it up, there's like an itch in the back of my head. Where the dopamine should be. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Oh, forgive me, please. Son of a gun. I don't know if I'm going to take that. Do I really need a forgive me, please? Lensmaker's glasses, printer. Holy. Oh. How much crit do I even have? 84%? I don't need this much crit. I actually have more than 100% already. Holy. Can I get more? Can I get extra for overflowing? I don't know if I want Forgive Me Please. I don't have anything for Forgive Me Please, do I? Other than Soulbound? Oh, I have... You know what? You're so right, chat, even though I'm not looking at you right now. I have so many on-kill effects that it would be silly not to get a Forgive Me Please, but at the same time, credit card. I think it's time to give up credit card. I think it truly is. Any chance you'll play that brick game? I already played that brick game. But hell yeah. Probably not today. I mean, I played that game off stream. Low key. Wait, we went for the loop? Oh yeah, I didn't get the portal. Kill the brick man. That game was really fun. $5 for that game? That's what I'm talking about. Indie game companies, I swear to God, they be making their games cheaper. Meanwhile, people are like, oh yeah, it's $80 for Borderlands 4. Oh yeah, Madden 2500. Yeah, that's gonna be $90 for the same game you bought the previous 5 times. We had to increase the price, you know, inflation, etc., etc. Meanwhile, indie game developers, my game is about 99 cents, and it's better than half the slop out there right now. Cue the Northern Lion clip about him saying that Slay the Spire should be $1.5 million or something like that. Oh, please, please give me what I crave. You know what I crave. You know what I crave. Well, it's not that. It's certainly not that. Yes! Yes! Holy! Chat, it's over. 500% damage, 20% chance, 1.0 proc coefficient. Ooh, let me cook. I say end the run and play Balatro on stream. I think I'm at the point. I get a ceremonial daggers. I AFK, pull Balatro up, and then Uma Musume in the bottom left. How can you tell how many unlocks you have remaining with LS? It's on my buff bar. One of the 1,000 buffs that I currently have is a little money sign that says 15. Honestly, down for a Balatro stream. Damn. Balatro heads back? I thought that game's died. Well, not died, but I thought people would lose interest in it over time. No? We're still Balatro'd out of our minds? I love it. I still need to get gold stake on a bunch of those decks, and there's some decks I've only played a handful of times, but ooh my. Ooh my. Ooh my Musume. Ooh my Musume. Enter blue portal. Don't think I will. Perchance. Was there a scrapper on the stage? There was. It was down yonder. And guess what? I'm gonna abuse it. Rot maxing. Brain rot maxing. I can't wait to see what the next generation of kids is gonna look like. Because I feel like so boomers are bad with technology because they didn't grow up with like technology, and boomers are dumb. What is it? The whatever generation after them, who cares about them? Millennials, good with technology because they grew during the advent of it. So they understand the technology. They know how to utilize it. They're probably acclimated to the society we live in today. Gen Z? I keep hearing about how Gen Z, how these folks, these cats, they're like tech illiterate in like a unique way. It's like they're like technically capable because they've grown around technology, but everything's so on the rails for them, and everything's on their phone now, that using a computer is like a foreign concept. So I'm very interested to see, like 2 decades from now, are we not going to be using our computers? We're going to be using the Neuralink chip. We're going to be like, keyboard, what's that? My control scheme is southpaw on the lower quadrant of my left, or I'm trying to think of a word for the brain, but I can't. Synapsize this. Where's my keys? I'm trying to find where. I have 6 keys. Okay, I will open this. That's what I was looking for that whole time. I was trying to scan through my inventory and see how many keys I had. I have a lot. I have a lot. Ooh, forgive me, please. Or crowdfunder. Or this. Well, I guess crowdfunder doesn't work with Soulbound Catalyst and a whole bunch of my other items, but it does apply bleed. It does apply crit. It does proc like crazy. I think it would do more damage. Forgive me, please is a little bit more fun. I think that's what we go off of. Did we 100%? We 100%ed because the only items I didn't get are the ones I chose not to get. I'm here for the 37-hour Slay the Spire stream. That would be 37 hours of not slaying the Spire. I'm washed in that game. I am... Oh my god, it's the freaking ceremonial daggers. Okay, alright, let's get Balatro pulled up. Let's get... and I am going to... do I want to Dream of Gold again? I can go to this one. This map's going to have crazy shit in it. But I'll Dream of Gold again, because I like saying hi to Aurelionite and maybe grabbing a couple Aurelionites. Let me show you how to let Aurelionite kill. Get that False Sun thing. The False Sun secondary. Let me show you how it's done. Also, I kind of need her to be strong, because if Mithrix doesn't die instantly in the phase where he steals my items, he could be a problem. Ooh, speaking of problems, I could have went to the Void Portal instead, but I keep getting the Gold Portal. I don't know, man. Everything is an app for Gen Z. Yeah, what is Generation Beta gonna look like? Watch Generation Beta be like they redefine the term beta. Like they take it back. 50 years from now, they're gonna be like, Generation Beta? That's the generation that stormed the beaches of... I don't know. Random location here. France. Put some respect on their name. And then from now on, everyone's like, Alpha's the new Beta. Beta's the new Alpha. We changed the terminology. I think we've got like another 17 years or something like that of Generation Beta. I don't know how long generations last. Spoiler alert. Lobe cerebrum cranial. Shit. Synonyms for what your mom was giving me last night. Hey, hold on. Oh, you couldn't hear my Vine Boom sound effect, but I did play it for myself. I hope that owns you. Slicing winds cringe. That's first message. Come back. I am hurt. Generation base. Gen Beta goes out, burns down Russia. Damn. Okay, you know what? I would call them the greatest generation if they did that. That's crazy. We didn't even do that. The boomers didn't even do that. Wait, we can't go to False Sun anymore? Hello? False Sun, it's me. Your fake father. Hey. Hey, Lamau. Oh, look at me. I can't wait for 10 years from now. Holy shit, chat. Okay, think of how old you are right now. Think about in 10 years when Gearbox announces Risk of Rain 3. Actually, it'll probably be more like 5 years or something like that. Something light. Oh, no. I forgot I don't have credit card anymore. What am I doing, bro? Why did I... Why? Why did I get rid of credit card for Forgive Me Please? What the fuck's wrong with me? Can I pick it up again? Damn it! I didn't even find another one. Anyway. 10 years from now, they're going to announce Risk of Rain 3, and y'all are going to be like... old as fuck. Like washed old people. Like, whoa, I used to love this game. I can't believe they're making a third one now. I just want you to picture how old you would be. There was really no other point of this than for me to, like, get you in the thought that life has a limit and you're quickly approaching it. Ooh, look at this chest. Does father only have 3 false suns? I only got to go there twice, I think, right? Don't quote me on this, but I think I only went to the false sun twice. Maybe I can... Ooh, look at this. Maybe there's something maybe we can make something happen. Oh, Curdle Drone Man at your service. And we got the Bungus Sprinters. Yes. Oh, and if we get another Scrapper, that's going to be big. Random Corpse of Scavenger. surrounded by items that weren't even from the scavenger bag. Funnily enough. My beetle's just standing on the item I want to pick up. It's a Wungus again. Maybe if I get enough Wungus, I can actually make Aegis work. Look, it's slowly ticking up. Look at it go. Look at it go. It's cooking. We just need 2 Aegises. How many Weeping Fungus? 7 Weeping Fungus? And Aegis works. Sort of. Another go-to? Why not? I bet you hate thinking about how old you are. No, for real. I was watching, I think I just recently got Netflix again to watch shows. And there was Grown Ups, the Adam Sandler movie. And I saw what year it came out and I was like, nah. I was like, nah, I don't want to think about that today. I still watched the movie because it was a good movie. Great movie. Love Adam Sandler. You did a great job, Adam. Every now and then I look at all the media that I consumed as a kid in elementary school, in high school, and I'm like, I think back and I'm like, wait, that came out then? Holy, I'm cooked. And I'm sure in 10 years from now, I'm going to be thinking the same thing. 26 is way too old, bro. I'm going to die way before that. Oh, shit. 26 is too old. Checks the license. 52. Fuck. Doesn't matter how old you are when you get hit by a driver texting. Are you the driver that was texting? Or are you getting hit by the driver? Are you the person getting... Hold on. How many Wunguses do I need to make this Aegis work immediately? If I remember correctly, it's like... There's like a flat amount that barrier slowly goes down. And then it's also divided by your max HP. So that means... Weeping Fungus, if I can find it right here. 18% HP a second while running. It should be 9% on Eclipse. If I look at barrier, hold on, let's do Firefox. Barrier, Risk of Rain 2. Degrades over time. Barrier. Okay. Go to barrier. Barrier? I hardly know her. Okay, can you see this, chat? Hold on. It's a learning moment right now. That's why we're doing this. Oh, it's nice and tiny. That's what... Never mind. Look at that. You see that? This is effectively 3.33% of the character's maximum health per second. It's max barrier divided by 30 per second. You see that? So it's essentially 3.3. It doesn't seem to be accurate. Because I'm slow. Actually, no, I am slowly gaining right now. So maybe it is accurate. So as long as you're above the 3% mark. Which I feel like is... How many Weeping Fungus is that? Wait, what the heck? I didn't fully charge this thing? I didn't even notice that. Oh, I was busy yapping. Oh, growth nectar, Pog! That's big for us, I'd say. I think we're going to get another sticky bomb. We're also probably going to crap out a mocha. Because I'm caffeinated well. Focus crystal, and then roll of pennies, then mocha again. There's a delicate watch. I didn't even notice there was a polyloot here. Is there anything else for me to get? Truly scoured the entire map. Oh, hold on. Almost left the predatory. This is... No joke. This is the first predatory instincts we got the whole game. Is that not crazy? That's pretty crazy, chat. Is that real? Let's do some more. Let's do some more of these. What I missed from swapping to my PC? Shit. Lots changed. Lots changed. In fact, there's no Risk of Rain 2 DLC anymore. They're getting rid of it. They're done. I said no more. We're tired of it. You know what? If I take the Wake of Vultures, I'm going to scrap it immediately. I'm only taking this to scrap it because it's free. It's technically free because of my regen scrap. Only taking it to scrap it. I want this to be on the record. And I also want the Gesture of the Drown on the record. No, don't take me out! Okay, that was scary. That was scary. We could go down the path of the Colossus. Me, whenever I drink a mocha, probably gonna crap out a mocha. Average guy drinking a mocha. Peppers, yes or no? Fight the false sun again. I was gonna poll it in chat, but I just want you to answer it. Like 15 Wungus and you'll get a big barrier. That's right, 15 Wungus and that's it. 24% per second? No? Okay. Peppers has spoken for all of us. No more DLC is indeed sad if it were true. Hey. They said no release date, so basically kind of is true, huh? Let's go to the Void Portal. We haven't gone here in forever. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that top yourself? I gotta top myself now all of a sudden? Oh, he's scavenger posting? Heck yeah. I can afford literally everything on this map, by the way. I'm going to charge it slightly. Actually, I'm going to full charge it because I'm lazy and I don't want to do this too long. Scavs and Veals is cooked. It's pretty good because they don't spawn. They're too expensive. So we can kind of just sit here now. My guy's over here just straight jorking it. We also got a free item too. Ooh, another Bungai? 2% per second. So technically speaking, if you get 3 Wungus and an Aegis, they should... Actually, no. You need more than that. You need like 6 Wungus for that to work. Crap. Okay. Let's find the next one. It's over here. Okay. Well, I found it. Now what? Okay. Soldier syringe printer. They really want me to get a soldier syringe printer. Nope. We're not taking that. Gasoline? Question mark. Gambler inside of me. Sticky bombs? How much is my sticky bomb chance? 84%. We love that. Where was the scavenger bag? Didn't it die? Don't I get a free scav bag? Why not? I already have one. Right? The lol? Is there no sticky bag? Is there no bag? Do I not get one? Was I a bad boy? I should have probably went for the... You know what? No. I'll stand on business. Damage is better. Okay. Yes! Another Weeping Wungus. This is why you stack like 50% focus convergences. Keep forgetting to turn my Mountain Shrine Molt off, so now I have exactly 55 Rerolls. Molt? Balatro mentioned? Merc plus Sticky Bomb equals Power Ranger. Go, go, Power Ranger. Are there Power Rangers anymore? Are they gone? How many old cartoons are now gone to the new generation? I know there's Bluey, but that's for like children. Like children, like toddlers or something, I think. And they're also Australian. Gambling? There's no gambling here. 122 minutes? I want you to know that this is like a 3-hour run. Because we've been to so many secret locations, hidden realms, that this run is 3 hours. I've been recording for 3 hours. I just looked over at my little software. Ooh, how much sticky bomb damage is this? Sticky bomb with a Reaper sauce? 87%. The heck? Was that a grandparent? Oh, it was a parent. Oh, wow. 100% crit chance with how many harvester sites? 3? Beautiful. Power Rangers is dead as hell. Yeah, but what about the big bad Beetleborgs? Ah, shit. Okay, we're not doing this all the way. This is what I'm saying about this game mode. Man, who comes to the void fields? This takes so long. It's like a minute each cell. I get like 1 item. Did you just say Big Bad Beetleborgs? How old are you? That's hilarious. Do you know what Big Bad Beetleborgs is? If so, you're old. Old and boomed. You're old and boomered. I only know about them because when I was growing up, I had a babysitter that had like a Beetleborg thing or something. They had like a DVD, or no, it was a VHS, obviously, because they were old. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is like scuffed Power Rangers. OMG, you're doing void fields? W. Oh, this is an L. Look at me. Look at me. I'm just on an elevator waiting for my floor. Could still scale prayer beads with solitude. True. Oh wait, no, actually I can't. Because I have the one mod on that automatically turns my long-standing solitude into a pearl. That's crazy. The show was the shit. It was just Power Rangers, but they were Beatles. Don't be swept up. Don't get swept up like that. This is like the Gucci belt you get on Temu. Be curious if they treated their actors better than Power Rangers, though. It's kind of a low bar. I feel like B-tier porn actors were probably treated better. Context, I know nothing of the situation. I do void fields once every 3 runs. Do you complete it all? It seems like so. That seems so painful. This charging takes forever. Hey R&D, chat and mods. Hey McDangelo. How are you? They were Canadian Power Rangers. Oh, that's why. Because they're Canadian. When leaked dev diary? Already did. We leaked all over the place. Up leaking it. By it? Well, let's just say my dev diary. I will also say no release date. No release date. A lunar coin, but no release date. What's that about? Holy items everywhere. Okay, I was gonna not do this all the way, but my energy has been renewed. I've been reinvigorated, and also I haven't completed this in so long, I might as well. As long as some enemy doesn't accidentally hit my beetle with their ATG, and then the ATG comes and kills me, we should be fine. I don't have a Dio, so I can die. Just want to throw that out there. Dragon form? Thanks for gifting a sub to Holly Tiffy. Just first time chatter. Hi, Mr. Streamer. Hi, Holly Tiffy. You barely spawned in the chat and you already got a gifted sub. High five. Didn't they make time continue on the void fields? Huh. Wait, did they? Now that you mention it, I thought so, right? Hey, Mr. Streamer, I missed the beginning of the stream. What's the leak? The leak? No release date so far. They still think they're going to release it in 2025, but shrug. Maybe not. They'll let you know. And then the new Survivor, Operator. And then the next dev diary, which will be in whenever. They didn't say when. The next dev diary will go over the returning Survivor. Woo! This is where the scab bag was. I remember they did back when they dropped the first DLC. Yeah, that's yeah, but it's went through several iterations. Which iteration are we on? Are we on the one that I think? Wait, the stage might increment after this. Is that the change? I don't know. It keeps going back and forth. The initial change was too much, and then they nerfed it a bit, and then I think they changed something else. I have no idea. When you capture the thing, it stops the time. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So when you're sitting outside. Oh, yes, I remember now. Okay. Well, I didn't remember. You remembered, and then I read your comment. But I remember, obviously. Holy items everywhere. We'll worry about the items after we're done. Now that I know that I'm definitely going to charge every single one of these, I'll just wait until it's all said and done. Streamer, I have a question. Benthic or 57 leaf? Definitely 57 leaf, but Benthic, it's got its place. It's got its time and it's got its place. I mean, it depends on where you're at. If you're at the beginning of a run, it's Benthic o'clock, big guy. If you're at the towards the end of the run, probably not. They must release Alloy this year. Rockstar Games are going to get scared and delay GTA 6 until 2027. Can they delay Borderlands a little bit more? I don't want Borderlands people to be happy right now. I'm sorry, Lysim. I know you're getting the physical DLC, or physical copy, but I'm miffed at how they treated Risk of Rain 2 recently. And I'm fighting back in the only way I know how. By being petty. Where's the last one? Here we go. The Last of Us. The Joel of Events. Glover's worth too much late game. That's real. That's real. Educational tag. I don't know about that, R&D. You'd be surprised at how much chat's learned today. Risk of Rain 2, not so much, but we did math equations earlier. Forgot Void Fields became playable. Was so used to it just being death. It's still pretty rough, but now it's less rough. Like, this is such a god run that it would be almost impossible for me to die in here. Cue death randomly. But holy shit, that was so scary. I forgot. No comment. Yo! Symbiotic Scorpion would be so nice, but you know what's better? It's a Dios. Imagine thinking, this is what I'm talking about. You got the Dios. I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want now, chat. I'm allowed to stand still for the rest of the run. For as long as I have Dios in my inventory, I am immune. The fuck ups. I don't have to lock in. In fact, I'm locking out. Oh my god, there's so many items. Coming here with Sonorous Whispers? Whew, we cooked on that one. That was a smart idea. Well worth it. Well worth it, I'd say. Not like it really matters, but well worth it. Wow. Ooh, I see some scrap here. Syringe. Repulsion armor. I kind of want to get hit by something strong to see how much my warped echo and repulsion armor would carry me. I'm kind of curious. Would it completely carry me? Or is there still a chance I die? Wait, this takes me to the void? No way. No way. What? We go to the voidling? We don't even do Mithrix? No way. Wait. The whole portal takes me out, I think, right? It's been so long. I hope this is the way to getting out. Not fight Bozo. Pick up Void Crate, you won't? You're right, I won't. I hate this. Should we locked out of his house for the bit? Help! Let me in! Speaking of Belatra, I picked up Luck Be a Landlord lately, and that's a banger. I think that game is probably fun. I remember watching my friend. I remember trying to get my friend to play any game with other people that wasn't like Luck Be a Landlord or like some dumbass like mobile game type thing. And this dude would he just kept playing that stupid game. So now I'm like permanently a little slightly, even no matter how good that game might be. I see Luck Be a Landlord and I can only think of the rage. And so we've got like a couple of people ready for Dota. We just need like a fifth person. My friend's like, no, I'm playing this fucking ridiculous game. Antisocial MFers, man. Manifesting a win right now. Oh, when Turtle God starts manifesting, you know it's serious. That's another growth nectar. We needed that because we have max buffs. We're huge buff. We're buff maxed. So many buffs, they're checking my piss. And I am using and abusing. I could print stakes until I got like 5,000 HP. I think that's a valuable way to use it. There's a Gorge Tome. We don't need that anymore. I might take, I might be perchance taking a Crowbar for the potential one-shot. Yeah, 460 something K damage to that one poor sucker there. And everything's dead. My friend were always too low rank for Dota Sag. One of them is catching up though. You know what's funny? One of my friends, when I first started playing Dota, I played on a trackpad and I never played PC games before. And so my other friends that I was playing with, they were like, you know what, you're kind of bad. They're like, yeah, we're not going to play with you until you get like a certain rank. And I was like, I was a crazy low rank. I was like 2,000 MMR or something like that at some point. And then I like 1 month, I just like popped off. I was like, okay, we're fucking, I'm tired of this. We got up to 4,000, and then I was higher than all my other friends, and I was like, oh yeah, it's over for y'all. And then more recently, one of my other friends got into Dota, like, I don't know, 5 years ago by now, but that's pretty new for a Dota player. Was unironically 0 MMR. I'm not trolling you. Was legitimately 0 MMR. Literally, when like she streamed on Discord, we looked at the number, it was 0. It was crazy. He swapped accounts, like he created a new Steam account to play Dota on to recalibrate. And he got like, I think he got up to like 2,000. Then eventually, you know what? Moral of the story right now, he's a Divine player, I think. Last time I checked, he's in Divine. Actually, he might be low Ancient now. He might have lost a couple games. He's a little bit of a rager. But he was at least Divine at some point. After being 0 MMR. Now, that's crazy. They not done the announcement yet? Oh no, they did the announcement hours ago, my friend. It's donezo. Basically all it is here's operator. We don't have a release date yet. Boom. Drop that shit on you. I have 3K on doubt. Could you die a few times? Thank you. 0 MMR is an accomplishment, not gonna lie. Also, like, if you lose in Dota 2, it's not like League where it's like basing your MMR gain and loss off of the other people. Actually, I don't know if League is like that either. No, you fuck! I didn't turn around fast enough. Damn it. Oh, I thought my game just crashed. What the heck? That was spooky. What was I saying? Oh yeah, where it's like you gain, like, if the enemy team has like 1,000 more MMR than you, like you could win 50 MMR instead of like 20 or something like that, and then vice versa. It's not like those games. It's just like a flat 25 each time. Win, lose, 25. Enemy team could be filled with actual pro players that are 10k MMR, and your entire team could be averaging out to 1,000. It will still be plus 25. Even if you manage to pull out the most monumentous victory in the world. So that means that as my friend is losing MMR, oh my god, it's a cleansing pool, Pog. Low-key, I would almost hit that if it wasn't just a gesture of the drown. I mean, that's all I got, man. Like, we're all we got. I hope there's a scrapper somewhere. So as he was losing MMR, like, it disappeared. He was like, he was doing the opposite of inflation. He's like the force that was driving down MMR. Everyone else is like grinding to 10k and creating this giant, massive wealth gap of inequality. And my friend's just deleting MMR, just chucking it into a furnace every time he loses a 0 MMR. Pretty good. Get that Vrit though? Hell no. Absolutely not. That's gonna bug my game out nasty style. I don't even know what I want, honestly. Can I be honest? I kind of just want to scrap stuff. To get crap out of my... Get scrap and crap out. But... Oh, and I guess a key box. I forgot about the key box. Is this the new Survivor? Ninja guy with sword in hands that can dash? Yes. This is what I'm leaking. I'm actually playing a leaked version of the game. As someone who's worked at Blizzard for 0 years, I personally hacked into Gearbox HQ, got this version of the game so I could stream it to all of you. I will be going to prison for breaking NDA and possibly causing cyber criminal activities, but content is content. I'm not going to the blue portal again. I'm negative on blue portal. Pins in for Risk of Rain 2, Dota 2. That's right. Don't forget about it. Dota 2, still up there. Trash game. The developers don't even care about it anymore because the developers are Steam. That's like being born a tree, getting cut up into little slices of paper, and being like, oh man, I can't wait to find out who my adoptive dad is. George R.R. Martin? Shit, no! I'll never know what it's like to have ink on me. No! That's how it feels like to be a Dota 2 player. It's looking like a Voidland kill game. No! Only because... Actually, not only because, let's be honest. But no, we can't do Voidling because I need coins. I spent like 300 coins on this game. Okay, we gotta earn it back. Earn it just to burn it. Don't tell him the announcement is over. Tell him it's soon and have him stay on stream. You can also tell him if you hit 300 YouTube likes, you will leak early. True! The stream, or the announcement leak or stuff, it's not until 10 p.m. EST, chat. So, if we can get to 300 likes by then, maybe I'll Maybe I'll drop the trailer for you. Maybe I'll drop the trailer early. We could do some Prime. How many of us know about Prime begging? Any Prime beggars in the chat? I always thought the worst thing about Dota and the LoL were the players, not the game. No, that's true. More so League, because everyone that plays that game is like subhuman, I think. But for Dota, yeah, those people are pretty bad too. Not as bad anymore, because like it's kind of a chill game. Old people play it now. They have children. It's harder to run it down as Nature's Prophet, TPing into the enemy fountain, or taking your friend, tethering them, and chucking them into the Ancient. It's hard to do that when you have like a wife and kids, so it's not as bad of a game. Insane analogy, but okay. But it was an analogy, and you got the point. Sirens call, and I answer. Hello, RD Friday. Hello, Squibble Friday. How are you? 2 scavengers? I hear a distant whirring. Alloyed Collective, I'm telling you. I'm gonna leak it. I'm gonna leak it. Quick. Get me to 300 YouTube likes before the Alloy Worship unit's dead. Aw. Well, we're never gonna know. We're never gonna know. He died before I could leak it. A travesty, really. Ooh, another Wongus. I like that. All about that base. What is this? Shipping request form. ×5. Let's see the chance on our shipping. We find it. We find it. We find it. 21% chance for my shipping request form to have a red item in it. I think that is quite acceptable. We shall also increase our AoE with Noxious Thorn. That is a second shrine. If I don't get a boss item from this, that's at least amazing. No, this is a 3rd shrine of the mountain. And that's a scrapper right there. That's a scrapper. Holy crap. Another crit class. I think what I'm going to do here, chat, is we're going to take this runic lens, because Pog, 2 runic lenses. We're going to hit this. We're going in. A horde of many? 4 old Ward Cell grids! Okay. Fuck! Oh! Void enemy. Jesus! I need to remember to scrap my Wake of Vultures so I don't die. At the gym like always. Jorking it? Assigned to hop on Balatro. You know what? You're kind of spitting right now. It's kind of getting all over my face. You need to say it, not spray it, but for real, you do be spit. Oh, another item just dropped. Wonder what we got. I don't even know if it's possible for Sonorous Whispers to drop a red item. I don't think. I think I might have seen it one time, maybe. Maybe? But I'm like almost like semi-gaslighting myself because I feel like it's not possible. Is the game loud or is it just me? I forgot to pick up all these items that I picked up. Glad I voted Merc. And not Commando? That was huge. We wouldn't have survived if we played Commando. Just saying that. I'm telling you, I never lose on Mercenary. Mercenary is like... I don't know. He's like my main. He's like my Darius, you know? I take him top lane, never lose. Except when someone plays top lane bird lady. What's her name? Who's top lane bird lady? Whoever. If I pick Darius and I see top lane bird lady, I become something I shouldn't. I become toxic. Quinn? Quinn. Bird lady Quinn. Yes. Oh my god. Or like Harley Quinn, because this is a fucking joke. You play Darius, you're like, oh, I'm going to be that scumbag that plays Darius top. And the other person swaps because you're in Iron League, but people are still trying like it's a freaking pro game. And then all of a sudden, you're an 0-10 Darius being fucking camped under your tower by Bird Girl. Your ADC probably couldn't even string together 2 CS, let alone a sentence, and they're pinging you because you got quinned. I also think it's funny. It's called Quinn, and there's also a Dota 2 player named Quinn. CC&C, Cool, Calm, and Collected. I think the old Dota 2 joke was something about cuck or something. I can't remember. I don't remember what that one was, but it was funny. Secondarily, there also used to be someone called TC, like TC something. He was a pro player. He was not like he wasn't like the greatest or anything like that, but he was a pro player. And I want you to know, we all called him the top Canadian because he was Canadian. And every time I see Trash Can Drone, I think of that moment. There's lore dumping right now. Did I get more fireworks? I don't need Gore's Tome. This is over. Roll of pennies? Don't need those, but it is funny to have 18 roll of pennies. So I might keep these just like as a remembrance. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, chat? Of course he's a League nerd. I don't even play. I literally don't think I played League in probably 2 to 3 years. And I didn't even play that much. I probably had less than 50 hours on the game. But I know the memes. I know the meme. Boy, do I know the memes. Also, I played top lane a couple times. And the Quinn situation may or may not have been PTSD flashbacks. Your uncle at Thanksgiving and me have a lot in common. We've both been traumatized by bird ladies. Bazinga. Jesus, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about Quinn! I played Dragon, Baby Bottom, or Shen Top in the like 5-10 hours I played LoL. Who's Dragon? Dragon, Baby Bottom? Shen Top? Shen Top? I had a friend? I like Heretic. She's my favorite survivor. That was so cute. I like that. First off, ATG Pog. Second off, one of my friends plays Shen, like top in support. Oh my god, what a goat. Imagine playing support but in the top lane. And Shen is such a strong character that he was allowed to do it. He just could do it. He was just different like that. You can just use your global teleport to go across the map and save me. I guess I'll save for a large chest on the Sail Star. I think we're clocking it. I think we're saying this is it. This is the end. Oh boy. It's plasma shrimp. PU, am I right, chat? Ew. Ooh, plasma shrimp. Yuck. How much to scrap the clover? I'll scrap the clover for a Silksong. How about that? But you have to sing it. Another scrapper? This is crazy. Do I keep the topaz? I think I keep the topaz. I think I get rid of the stun grenades though this time. I'm just scrapping things that I see in my inventory that I'm like, you look kind of sus. I don't know if I'd take you with me. I'm going to take this, though. I'm going to print some of these. much is this? 84 meters. How much is that in American? Here, so we're not going to pick that up. We don't need that. We don't need a utility chest open. No, bro, I don't even know what you're saying. Is this stream even English? No. Don't you see the multilingual, the bilingual, the stream tag right next to the freaking educational tag? I speak 2 different games. I have like 10 hours in LoL, like 7,000 hours in Dota. Yo! So you made the right decision in life. So you're going to live a long and happy one. I see. Is there more gasoline? It's like it almost wants me to pick it up. Yo, speaking of picking it up, let's go. We found it. Our chest. Whoa, paws. I'm going to print more of these because I just kind of want to. Warp Deco. I can open up these things now that I'm not obligated to save my sales star. I can scrap my shit again. Who's up scrapping they shit? By shit, I mean... I didn't even realize I had a Brilliant Behemoth. When did that happen? Razor Wire, probably get rid of that. Bandolier, probably get rid of you. Hunter's Harpoon, I'll keep you. I'll keep you. Actually, I regret getting rid of the Bandolier. Can I get it back? Can I just hop into the machine and grab this shit? I kind of miss it already. Okay. Enough of this. Oh, there's a scrapper right by the portal. I think yeah, this is it. Two infusions to top it all off. I'll cast my vote for poop. Yeah, I feel like we all know that it's going to be a poop. Dragon Baby is Smolder. Had to look her up. She's funny. Smolder? See, I don't even know who the hell Smolder is. I've never played League. Honest to God, Peppers, I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have thought you've been a League player. Or do you just tag your stream with literally everything? No. Only the important things. Playing the PvP games, but I would usually play support because it felt like I'm not playing PvP. I liked Heroes of the Storm and playing Abathur. That shit made me happy. Excuse me, by the way. It was uncouth of me to have belched at you. What the fuck? Where's my vote? What do you mean? Someone already casted it. Someone already said I cast my vote for poop. It's not my fault you were too busy to go to the polling stations. Where are the keys at? Okay, I'm going to scrap all these keys and then pick up this one key. And we're going to scrap the stun grenade again. War banner again. I wish there was like a stat that showed you how many times you picked up a certain item in one run, even if you've already scrapped everything. So that way I could know, be like, okay, war banners tried showing up in my inventory like 500 times. And I've scrapped it so many times, but it still just keeps showing up. Let's not make it awkward, buddy. Go into the scrapper. Was that a shrine? Did we hit that Shrine of the Mountain? We have at least one. Ooh, a sail star on the ground. Ooh, here we go. 22% chance for a red item and I get none? Huh. Oh, a breaching fin's good though. What more could I want? What more do I desire? Nothing. I think I have everything I want. Perchance? Let's see, was there a green printer? There was not a green printer. We were not able to use our regen scrap. We shall use it next time. A new league in Dota were poison? How could you have known? You just didn't have friends that played MOBAs, be honest. So much for democracy. No, this is democracy. Listen, okay? Do you get upset when you don't get your ass off the couch and go to the polling station? You're too busy playing Silksong to go vote? So you're like, you know what? Maybe in the next 4 years. Do you give the government the same kind of attitude you're giving me? Well, honestly, the poll should be open at any time. No, this is ridiculous. You get to cast your vote at this specific time, at this specific date. And if you don't like it, get fucked and all hail the king. You know what I'm saying? We scooped. 3-hour run. We're running out of space on our PC, okay? We might be in the moon, but there's not a lot of space. Oh, speaking of, keep your eyes peeled for a busted key. Alright? Ooh, elusive antlers. Ooh, a brilliant behemoth. Ooh. Death mark. Ooh, Kajaro's band. Also, he's keeping the hook. Peter Pan to his arch nemesis after watching his hand be ate by a crocodile or something. Okay, I'm just going off the fact that Mithrix is not allowed to reach phase, you know, whatever the heck. We're just not going to let him get to phase whatever the heck. Phase 4. If he does, we die instantly. So let's just make sure we skip phase 4. And we'll be fine. Where's the busted key box? There's a couple of locations that I like to check. Because I've done this rodeo a couple times. There we go. Cooler stages makes it a little bit more difficult to see. We only got 3 items? 2 extra items out of that? Really? So let's have a word. And that's how you skip Mithrix, or skip pillars as a mercenary. Tuition buddy, it's called critical thinking. Shit, I'm critical of your thinking. I'm critical of your stinking, you know what I'm saying? P.U. Take a shower. Silksong! Let's go! Who's silking their song right now, bro? Ah, we got the bad spawn. What would it be if you still do pillars? Nah. We would have been here for another 30 minutes, me trying to figure out how to pillar skip. That's it. Could always use mail ballots. We will lose them. Yeah, mail them into my address. And I'll count them when I desire. I'll just slowly pull out a whole ballot box of votes for Scoop when I want to leave the game. Let's see, how much space did this take up? Holy. As soon as I hit end recording on this, it'll tell me the exact amount that this is taken up. I want to see. It's got to be like 50 gigs worth, probably. I took one actually last night with your mom. Hey, yo! Boom, boom. Vine boom. Wow. I can't believe we won, everybody. Congratulations to us. Fix your audio so we can hear your soundboard. Low-key, I was kind of just doing that. We're thinking the same thing. I'd run for real? Shit. Me when I go out jogging with Chat's mom. High five. All right. All right. Anybody? Hope it? You voted no? I would like to see a Voidling run next time if you're all right with it already. You know what? If I would have saw that before, I would have just done that. Due to the sheer earnestness of that request, I would have just done Voidling. But also, you must be like an actual unicorn or trolling, because no one's ever asked for a Voidling run in their life. Make sure to leave your receipt at the door. Look at this run. Holy cow. 32 gasolines? That's not even that much. Honestly, light work. But the 18 roll of pennies? Pretty good. Let's see, does this work? Hold on. Testing. Holy, he did it. How is he such a... Is this guy an audio engineer? Is he part-time? How is it possible? Only 9k kills? Don't look at the kills.